last session, for a quick recap, you guys solved the problem. You defeated the abomination that the Sahagin had created within the infirmary. You then proceeded to realize that the entire town had been infected by this strange disease. You heard screaming from the northern section of the town, and after some time deliberating and inspecting and doing various things, you eventually found a woman being pursued by a Sahagin monster dressed in very noble clothing. After an exchange of words, the Sahagin bit her, and his mouth foamed up and with smoke, and he died on the spot. You realize this woman was the woman with the rose in her hair, Lilise Kuson, whose blood made her immune to whatever disease the Sahagin had. You brought her back to Riker and Rose, and whilst that was happening, Savaris realized that he could purify the gem and expel whatever entity was it. But in order to completely purify it, you would have to kill that entity and successfully cleanse the object. You did so, and after a brief fight with a barb devil, you were whisked to a strange of complete whiteness all around you, with a giant gold coin situated in front of you. The coin split in twain and opened to reveal a vault. A vault with golden and marble white pillars that reached up into an impossibly high ceiling, and mountains and mountains and mountains of gold all around you, almost like someone was flexing. You, after some debate, ventured into the vault, leaving your friend Blaze behind, and met Pirate Queen Nora, Goddess of Fortune. She instructed you to use your coins on her machine, which then gifted you all with rewards for your efforts. She took the gem from you, and it seems that your job for now has been complete. You were taken back shortly after a brief conversation where you asked very few important questions, and the town was returned to normal. After some confusion, you met up with Riker and Rose, who explained that you've been gone for 2 weeks. No one knows where you went, but they were able to create a vaccine and cure most of the townspeople. And that's where we're picking it up, with the next day, after you've all rested and had a nice, relaxing sleep for the first time in quite some time. What do you guys like to do?
I'd like to point at, let's see here, what's his name? I'd tell you his name, but he's not in Roll20. Wolfman, and ask him why he's Wolfman.
Okay.
I'm not gonna acknowledge it because he doesn't know my name.
You aren't in the same room?
I was gonna say, I'd like to go to the lobby of whatever tavern I decided to stay in.
Gravis just sits up in bed. Wolfman!
I was assuming we were together for some reason.
He's having a sudden realization.
He
Oh, wait a
just said
minute.
we went to bed.
I know what he said.
Okay.
Well, I do now.
Would you guys like to convene together, or do separate things, or?
Well, we're all different pubs anyway, right?
Yeah.
Some of you went to...
Yeah, I'm at the cheap one.
Yeah, some of you went to the cheap one, some of you went to the expensive one.
Why do I keep going to
I'm
the
gonna wake
fucking
up and
wall?
butt crack of dawn, and I'm gonna go and just wait in their lobby for them.
Okay.
I believe there's the medium one, right? Most of them?
No, we're at the medium one. They're at the expensive one.
No,
Pretty
I'm at
su-
the cheap one.
Oh,
There's-
I'm at the Golden Shroud.
I'm broke, bitch.
Yes, there are 3 inns. The Bear Beast Inn, the Golden Trout, and the Silken Seas. In order from least appealing to most appealing.
I'm
So,
gonna go to the one that most people.
okay, so you're going to the Golden Trout.
Yeah, I'll come down at a reasonable time. You know, not the butt crack of dawn. This is my first good sleep in a while. I'll probably sleep into like 9, 10-ish.
Alright, you're gonna miss all of them.
Okay.
You can grill somebody else for a second. I wanna get set up real quick. I gotta move some things.
Okay. I guess
Like-
whatever. I'll meet Gravis in the lobby. I'm gonna like get some breakfast and an ale from the barkeep.
Yep. An ale at the Golden Trout. That'll cost you cost you about 4 copper.
3.
Well, three copper. Yeah.
Yeah. I just 3.5 in my notes.
Okay.
Okay. Gucci. And then should I just round it up to 5 for the meal or?
I'm pretty sure it's 3 for the meal and drink.
Oh.
Okay, so it's like 4 for a meal and a drink. There you go.
Okay.
Are we all meeting at the expensive place?
You can all meet.
We're at the
wherever you like.
medium.
Yeah, they're currently
Yeah,
at the
me and
Golden
Nate are-
Trout, which is the medium one.
Gotcha.
There's a couple of people at the expensive one, which is the Silken Seas.
Yeah, Esme would be there.
Mhm.
I kind of just wrote we had a bath and bought a glove. Didn't really specify which place we went to, but it's probably the most expensive.
Yep.
Must be
Pretty,
from.
pretty sure you mentioned go to the expensive one with me.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
5 copper a night.
Yeah.
I was
Wait,
gonna
no,
say,
it's
I
not.
think
It is
5 silver.
5 silver a night. Yeah.
5 copper was the
Golden Trout. Yeah.
or the golden trout. Yeah. I think it was last time. It was Esme and Lando went to the expensive one. Me, Isla, and Blaze were at the medium one, and Gravis went to the cheap one.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Just so I think that's where everybody should start.
Can I get a mic check from Jess?
Hello?
Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, have somebody messaging me
No worries.
about work stuff.
So,
This isn't time to manage your OnlyFans, Jess.
I was about to say that.
so you guys are at the Golden Trout. You will go down at some point, and except for Noah and Esme, who are still at the Silken Seas, you convene in the lobby / bar area.
Yeah, we're gonna have breakfast there. Meet up with Lando.
You're at the Silken Seas. Nice. Or are you going to
Yeah.
the Golden Trout?
No, she said meet up with Lando at the
Okay.
Silver Seas.
So you're at the Silken Seas. Yep.
We're having a complimentary lunch, breakfast, whatever.
Yep. What are the rest of you doing?
Do we
Probably there.
like? Is there like a secluded room or just like a table in the corner?
Yeah, you can go to private rooms if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll just kind of be like, hey, Gravis, let's get or when everybody gets down, be like, hey, let's go eat in the private room over here.
It's just like 2 copper to rent it for an hour.
Yeah, I'll throw him 2 copper. Actually, screw it. I'll throw him a gold and say, can we have this for the day?
Throw him a gold, and the barkeep, this like middle-aged man, kind of lifts it up, and he tucks it into his own pocket, and he's like, go right ahead.
You realize the conversion there is you paid 1,000 times more.
Dude, Dose, we need some fucking
Guys,
privacy
try
in
to
this
flex.
room.
It's
try to
what?
flex.
It's 100 hours you could have rented for one gold?
Whatever. I'm not caring. Gideon's a rich bitch, right?
As you're walking in, saying that you
Right.
need privacy, you see the middle-aged looking man. He's kind of grabbing a little door handle, and once you guys are inside, you hear like a little shuffling noise, like he's putting it on.
Thank you very much, and go in the room. And so I'm guessing, is it just me, Gravis, Isla, and Blaze in here then?
I'm coming, yeah. Just don't grow me quite yet. Grow somebody else first.
I'll be like, so that's been some crazy stuff over the last few days, guys.
I say you could say that, and I kind of glance back and forth. Wait, no, who's all with us? Is the other 2 with us?
Just
It's
Blaze
everybody.
has
Oh, I know. Who
Isla.
is here?
Okay,
Esme and
Isla.
Lando are.
Everyone but Lando and Esme
Right
here.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
after
come
like
over.
we're done
Let's look at
eating and
Blaze
shit,
then.
we'll come over.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
just convene
Yes,
everybody.
Simplicity's sake, everyone is in the
Yeah.
same room.
Wait, before
Yeah.
all that happens though, I wanna pluck one of my feathers on my face to see if it hurts. Does it hurt?
There's like a little bit of a sting.
and I started just doing it with all the feathers, just trying to get them
What's the condition again?
all. I have if I sneeze, they all come out.
But like, what's the
I have the feathers as a beard.
like what's the actual text? Do you have that?
Let me get them.
I was gonna say it's gotta have a time duration, isn't it?
No, it's until I pull it out where I.
Continue.
Oh well, fuck.
What?
Technicality. Hold on, I'll post it here.
Okay.
Oh, I can post it in rules. Shit. So I guess it would hurt more if I'm pulling a feather out because they remain until I sneeze.
Well, yeah, like you pull one out and it stings, and then you see it kind of disappear into like an ethereal mist, and then another one grows in its place.
Oh,
Yikes.
yeah. Okay, I guess I'm gonna walk.
Can Blaze like lean over and pluck one curiously? Just boink,
I'm not there yet.
Oh, you're not. My bad. I
This is
didn't know wrong
bef-
thing, bro.
oh no, this is right before I eat breakfast with.
Oh, never mind.
At some point,
Okay.
you all reconvene in the same room, and Lando has a feather beard.
I'm just gonna kind of like look at Lando, and be like, this is the kind of stuff I'm kind of curious about with this group. Looking at Lando.
Your fashion statement's kind of weird over there.
It just happened.
I mean, apparently. Does it normally happen?
Watch, and then I'll just pluck one or pluck like a handful. It's gonna fucking hurt. And then watch them, I guess, reappear.
Huh.
Take 2 points of piercing damage.
Beautiful.
Esme's gonna kind of like clap and like pull some out herself. Just grab a big old
I'm
handful.
gonna wince and just give her like, just stiff arm her.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna throw hands.
I pull out my claws.
Oh boy.
Do we have to roll the dodge here?
No, I think he's just
I don't
pulling out his
attack you.
claws. He's not attacking you. Okay. So.
So like,
So I just look. Go ahead.
I was gonna be like, I noticed you've been using some magic now. I was just kind of curious on how you're doing that.
I'll
I'm
just
gonna
look at
say-
my. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say the same thing and like point at my own forehead while I'm doing it.
You see, I grew up with the mark. Things happen. I don't know why. People say it's a sign from a devil, a god. I have no idea. I've never met anybody with the same thing. But things
That's
happen,
because-
like the feathers, or like what was the monk's name? It wasn't
Violet.
It was Violet. Okay, yeah. Like, and then like Violet's spirit. Random things.
I mean, do you not know the story? That's the sign of the devil. The reason you haven't seen the mark is they usually kill the person with it.
Lando, well, like
Alright,
Gideon,
Put you down myself.
Yeah.
Gideon, you also know that only people born on the mainland have this mark.
Oh. Yeah. So, how did? I guess where the hell do I go with that? Like, because do I know he's not from this? do
Yeah,
I
you've
already
met
know that?
Tabaxi
No.
before. You know that they're native to the
Yeah.
Emerald Spring.
We've mentioned it with Tyler too about the school.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
would
Yeah. I guess like.
Sorry, I'm back.
Do they have any kind of stories on the Emerald Spring about the mark?
All I know is my mother and father died. I grew up in the Emerald Spring. No idea about the mark, and I try to not show anybody. Things happen randomly out of my control. That's why I wear my hood. I try to stay away from anybody.
I mean,
I know nothing more.
it's kind of
Thought you had to
suspicious, but I've
control
never.
it.
I can't control it. I can control it, I wouldn't have this.
Control some.
I'm
It's
learning.
just like,
I'm learning.
as he's gesturing to his beard as I pulls out another handful, like, yeah!
And then I smack her hand.
Take 3 points of dancing damage.
Well, look at Ezra. Could you stop that, please? That hurt a lot.
Yeah, you see that your chin is now just like bleeding slowly.
I'm just gonna toss
like
the
matting
feathers
your
up
fur.
as I disappear back into the aether.
I hate you.
No, you sour puss.
Is my tail long enough to smack her in the face?
Yep.
I do that.
It has to be proportionate enough to help you keep your balance, so yeah.
Can we catch it?
If that's what you really want to spend your time doing, yes.
Yep. Okay.
Sure, make me an acrobatics check.
Oh, that's not good, Chief. Yeah.
Yeah. No, his dexterous tail just smacks you across the face.
And I stick my tongue out.
Stick it back, ready to back out at him.
I guess, like, maybe the mark means something different in the Emerald Springs, but you probably shouldn't show that around anybody around here. You might want to get something to cover that up a little bit better.
I point at my hood. It's like, yeah, that's what this is for.
Have you ever considered, like, a bandana?
A what?
Are you talking about Naruto right now?
That's a fucking,
Bandana?
What? That's a
Headband?
fucking...
Jesus Christ. Like the
Headband.
Vikings wear.
Yeah,
Like the one in my Snapchat?
yeah.
Sure,
Oh my god.
exactly.
What?
Arms typically worn by peasants wrapped around their head.
I'm gonna cross my arms and be like, what's your story? How come you know this magic stuff? And you're not getting grilled with questions by everybody.
Because do you not see this face? I have the mark of the academy.
I just look at him and say, we're getting there.
Everyone can make me an Arcana check.
I would know about the academy,
Oh,
but I wouldn't
boy.
know like any specifics, right? I just know it's a place.
Well, you know that it's on the Emerald Spring. Like you've
Right.
definitely heard of it.
We're all fucking stupid, jeez.
Actually, this kind of makes sense. You might not know about magic.
Yeah, yeah.
I got +3, damn it.
Do I need to roll?
Nope.
Yeah. Isla?
Yeah.
Lila wants to
Hold on.
roll.
I mean, she obviously knows. She doesn't need to roll. She knows about the academy. She worked there.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
get-
I forgot about it for a second, I guess.
Nothing
I was
comes
just
to
looking
mind.
at, I was just looking at Gideon's like, so what, people with marks go there, so I could have gone to the academy and been okay, been treated and taught how to use this magic.
No, because I don't know, because the mark is taboo. I don't know if they would have let you in,
How come your mark's not taboo?
because I got this mark at the academy.
Well, I got this mark at birth, so
I guess. I just probably wouldn't show it to anybody. It's not a very accepted symbol on the mainland. I don't know about the Emerald Spring.
Decapitated.
what was that?
You may get decapitated. In the wrong company.
Let's avoid that then, and I'll put my hood. Well, I'll put my hood a little further down. Okay, and I
guess-
look at Gravis. I'm like, okay, what's your story then? Why aren't you freaking out about the magic?
Why are you hoarding all these gems?
Because I want to make a collection.
It's like you've never seen them before.
Not that I have never seen them before, it's that I don't have one. I need one. I need one of all of
How
them.
do you not have your own gems?
Well, you see, back where I'm from, the Black Mountain, I tried to get the gems. However, I did not have money. So when they caught
You didn't
me,
have money?
they
What?
weren't very fond of it, and they took them away from me. And now I'm here.
You didn't have money when you got these gems.
Well, I could have, but you guys split my money. I took the gems.
Because you took the gems before you had the money.
Not the second batch.
What do you want to do with the
repayment.
gems? Just collect them, sell them?
Well over what I owed. Well.
What's your end game? What's your end game with these gems? Are you selling them, collecting them, keeping them?
Making a collection, I told you.
For
When
what?
does the collection stop?
Just for
My
you,
collection
like-
stops when I already have that particular gem. I don't need more than one.
What's that particular gem?
As in, if I have a sapphire, I don't need another sapphire.
But you grabbed more than one sapphire.
No, I didn't.
No,
Or
dude,
what if it's like
no.
a different cut?
Are you working towards a higher goal here, or are you just collecting them for your personal collection?
No, to share with the world.
I'm disappointed that he has not said a fun fact about gems.
Blaze is in very serious mode right now.
Are you? Okay.
He's super serial.
I'm creating the world's most diverse collection of gems and metals. That is my goal.
What happens when you hit your goal?
Share my precious knowledge, or share my precious collection. And by share, I mean show it to the world.
Can I roll an insight check on him to see if he's like being genuine about this?
Sure.
It's kind of hard to tell over there. I'm just gonna go with it.
I was gonna say, I don't.
Seems to be pretty truthful.
Yeah, I'm not rolling on him because I think he's truthful.
And it just seems like a very perplexed. I don't know. Okay, that's fine with that.
After that, I want to ask Isla. Okay, wait. What was your role in the academy if you were in the academy with him?
Where's
Pointing
your
at.
mark at?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I didn't go to the academy. I just helped out there. I
So,
was like a
Mark.
nurse's aide. I just
So-
helped out in the medical ward for those who accidentally blew themselves up or something.
Blew themselves up. What?
Well, when you're learning magic, it can be pretty tricky at times.
Gestures to his beard and others.
I was about to ask that.
Yeah, she kind of like strokes her own chin, but like consciously, like.
I gave her the haha very funny face.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any kind of sigil on my
Well, you're-
body.
But you're like Riker and Rose. Or
Yeah,
Riker.
my magic is from my god. It's divine.
Would I know about gods?
Yep. Gods
Okay.
of common knowledge.
What
Like-
god?
Emerald
Who is
Spring.
your
If
god?
you grow up in the Emerald Springs, you are kind of from a backwater place, like uncivilized or less
Right.
civilized. But the mainlanders have tons of settlements on the Emerald Springs, so it's not like you don't know about certain elements.
Yeah.
And
You'll
and
just
even
be
the
like,
people
whatever,
on the
whatever
Emerald
popping up.
Springs have like devout following for Janala and Amartha, goddesses of the forest and
Right.
Yeah, and those are my
Nature.
gods and Morth.
seasons. Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna nod in
Oh.
agreement as I understand all of that.
And she'll just say like I worship Amartha, Janala, and Morth.
You want to throw that in the Discord so I can put that in the notes because I don't know how to spell that shit.
You don't have
Yeah.
Cole's backstory like bookmarked?
I do. I just didn't want to like scroll through it.
Could
Oh,
you
and
When
then-
instead of scrolling through it, I just type in I control F main gods and it
yeah.
it's just
That's what,
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. I would have never thought of.
that's what I do in my notes too when I just need to find
yeah.
it.
And to
Oh.
clear up any confusion, Mistral, goddess of magic, is listed as a main god, but she doesn't exist as far as any of your characters are concerned. You've never heard of that person.
Yeah. Okay. Like right after we get done talking about like Isla's like divine magic, I'm just gonna kind of like look at Esme and be like, so who was that that guy that gave you your power, is that your god?
Yeah, I was gonna be a little bit confused too. Like, was he a god? Is that how you had all that spooky stuff going on with your sword?
I'm not entirely sure. Before everything went dark, with my family, we worshipped Madara. I'm not sure. Severus, are you there?
What?
Are you a
I
god?
was gonna look very concerned.
Roll me-
Did he just appear?
This
Did he appear
child.
in her head.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Is this in her head, or did he actually appear?
No, it's in her head.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Why are we talking about this?
My companions are curious,
Oh,
and I
hell.
suddenly am too. Considering what happened.
Considering what happened.
Well, the waking up in a weird place, the
Oh, you mean me saving your life, right?
yeah, and the monsters that happened, and the giant coin that opened up into a place where you are a whole ass person.
Are you saying this out loud or in your head?
I'm like, that's what I was just going to ask.
Yeah, it's out loud.
Yeah, it's out loud. It's out loud.
It's not
I
loud.
can't see him, right?
I
No,
was
we
like
can't see him.
blinking
We
at
can't see him
her,
or hear him.
like very concerned for this person's like well-being and mental sanity.
I
think she
am
looked
like
like
I was
Well,
gonna
she's
kind of
kinda busy
scoot
talking.
forward and be like, your god talks back to you?
Yes. Yours doesn't? Is it? Are you a god?
Put the sword on the table.
Flying over the table.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing?
If anyone wants to know anything, they can touch the sword.
Place your hands upon my weapon and
Grabs immediately.
Yeah, not.
Touching it.
I was gonna hold her hand to her chest, like I don't trust this
Yeah.
thing. Like I don't know if it's a god or a demon, and she's really concerned that.
Why would you put our
it
hand
might
on
be-
your blade?
Gideon's touching the sword.
touch the shaft.
Okay.
Wait, did she say that if you touch it, she talks to the god, or just touch my blade?
Touching, like, my... A Severus will speak to you.
Oh, okay, so you didn't complete the sentence. You just touched my blade, and everyone was touching the blade. I'm like,
Oh,
what?
everybody was like...
The blade.
Yeah.
I was following the context of her talking to herself and then handing us the sword saying, touch this.
Yeah, but we didn't know that she was talking to her god. Okay, I put a finger on the blade. Very cautious.
Anyone who's touching the blade, you hear in your heads, what do you want to know? It's the same voice of the shadowy figure that you were walking with earlier. Or yesterday.
How do I get rid of the beard?
I say, are you a talking sword?
Do you know Ender?
Isn't that what you call your blade?
Ah! No, I don't know if you can see now.
No, I don't know your blade. Any actual questions?
He's visibly disappointed at this.
Are you
Go ahead.
are you a god that bestows magic power to mortals?
If you're looking for magic power, seek somewhere else.
No, I have my. We've already seen him. This is the same voice we saw earlier.
Yep.
I'd assume we recognize the guy. I was just wondering, how you're different, than an actual god. You gave this power to the sword and her in a different way than I've ever heard of.
Well, I'm not here to answer your questions. But, be on the lookout, since you're going to be traveling with Esme. Esme, you're also hearing this. If any Valorians show up, make sure they don't see the sword.
I was just kind of
like looking between everybody, like having these conversations with this weapon, and like looking at them like they're psycho.
Can I roll like a history or a check to see if I know what a Valorian is?
Yeah, roll me a history check just to see how like the depth of your knowledge.
You know what a Valorian is?
You-
That's what.
The everyone knows what a Valorian is. It's just like to the extent of what.
Not
Are
me.
you sure?
Yeah, Valorians, named after their god Vala, god of the sun, are devout worshippers of Vala. Usually paladins, sometimes clerics, always very crusady, very. They consider themselves to be like the upper echelon of the church. And everyone, at least to some extent, would know of the wars, like the Holy Crusades within Vaish, and the Vaish versus Eridos wars that happened hundreds of years ago. The Valorians have always been kind of the top dogs when it comes to the hierarchy of paladins and crusaders. They've always been the strongest, and Vala has always been regarded as the strongest god by these Valorians.
R.I.P. Paylor.
Isla's gonna like scoot closer to Esme and kind of lean in and whisper like, how do you know he's not like evil or something? He's kind of spooky.
I don't imagine evil people would save my life.
But what if he's like using you? You know? I'm just concerned. This is very unnatural.
They're using my body or not, I'm alive, aren't I?
I suppose.
Her god is a theoretical kidney.
Wow. Wow.
Is it not true? I mean, it sounds pretty.
Where's your first job?
I think I covered everything I want to ask this guy or the patron. If anybody else has got any other questions.
No, I'm just taking my finger off and putting it back on the blade, just repeatedly.
You can roll me. Anyone can roll me another history check. This one has a much higher DC.
Wow.
Like it's on Oxwatch.
220? The fuck is
No.
this shit?
That's 215s, Nate.
Oh.
He's hitting that button like it's an Alexa on and off.
Okay.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Just gonna squint at the finger that's tapping the sword, like, can you not?
You know of, like, you kind of talking and interacting with this entity, and as you are, the word Savaris is kind of going through your head. And then at some point during the conversation it clicks. You've heard the name Savaris before in a text from a long, long time ago. It was a holy text that you found in the library of the Arcanum Academy. It mentioned Savaris, god of shadows, who was struck down by Vala in a mighty duel and killed.
Okay.
Share your cum
Gideon.
grazed fucking gems with the world? Okay.
Oh boy. Gideon, you have to turn your camera back on, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Gideon knows more about our sword than Esme.
Yeah, Gideon's just gonna like remove his hand really quickly from the sword after this and just kind of like be looking blank.
Are you alright?
Will we notice that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
probably.
Like, I just like
You probably would.
I'm just like yeah.
Well,
just
I mean,
remove
He's
it.
not being
Like,
sneaky.
you do a head fast,
Yeah.
or slowly, or
He's not being sneaky, so.
Like I remove my hand. It like I probably have like a pale look on my face. Like I guess it wouldn't probably be pale. Just like a more of a shock. Like a light bulb just hit me.
Gonna like wave at you and be like, are you okay?
Yeah, I was
no.
gonna be like, what's the matter?
No, I just, I was just thinking of my days in the academy and just.
I was gonna
God's
feel his
lore.
forehead. She's gonna like feel his forehead and see if he's warm or anything.
Yeah, he seems
A little hot.
a little hot. Flustered.
You're a little warm. Are you okay?
As May, that's the like the servant or what was it?
Savaris.
Savaris. That's the Savaris.
What do you mean?
Anyone still touching the sword? Ah, fuck.
Like
I'm still touching the sword.
the
Does he mean the sword?
the fallen shadow god.
I'm gonna keep touching it so I can listen in.
Ah, you
my
are a
God.
god.
I'm not
Fuck
touching.
yeah.
I'm not touching. I'm like just talking to the group right now.
I'm still doing like
Fallen
this.
what god?
Shadow god.
I'm still touching it so I can hear him talk.
The one that got that was defeated by Valor like centuries ago.
No.
That's
That's not good. That's not good at all.
I'm
That's
just gonna
bad
like
juju, guys.
put my hand back on the blade and just kind of like wait.
Oh jeez.
I wonder he didn't want to be seen by the Valorians.
Is that what they told you?
That I remember when I was at the academy reading it in a book. Did something else happen?
You mortals don't really know the intricacies of the gods, do you?
I
Well, we're
mean,
not really gods ourselves.
we only know what they allow us to know, and most of it's written by like the followers of Valor and the other powerful gods.
Right. To the victors write history, or however the saying goes.
Sure.
Valor didn't cut me down. I assume that was some propaganda written up by his Valorians. He wished that he cut me down. Or had one of his minions do it. No, I chose to fall. I chose to go down to the Shadowfell, which I'm sure you don't know about. My Nightwalkers, they devised a way for me to continue on without losing my power. And that's what you see before you. Valor
Sword.
sees himself as a righteous ruler. Just think he's a prick.
I mean, I don't disagree with you.
My sister, we met her yesterday. I believe she's preparing for another war, but fought on different terms. Our conversation was brief. I wasn't able to discern much information.
Check the gut, babe.
Holy.
I can't hear this because she's not touching the sword, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay, so she's just like blinking at them.
I'm just gonna grab Isla's hand and put it on.
No.
Okay, you can try. Contested athletics checks.
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
If I help.
Yay.
Ella just fucking bitch slaps her hand
Yeah, pretty
away
much.
from hers.
Yeah, she's a touchy one.
Isla already like feels uneasy about the pirate god like making a comment that she like stole one of Janala's. She didn't like that.
Okay.
Great names I don't remember.
Are you guys? I got a follow-up question with this. After he like tells us that the goal of Nora is to possibly start a holy war, I just be like, so where do we fall in your guys' plan for this possible war and everything?
Can't really be honest with you there. I don't know. Nora is a bit hot-headed. I would assume that she's trying to accrue power, hence why she got you to get her that gem.
I mean, I don't know about the rest of these guys, but I would definitely be interested in helping. But I don't know how much. What do we benefit from this?
Most likely you benefit from having a pantheon of gods that maintain some level of balance and don't just fall into the hands of Valor, which is what he wants.
I mean, Gideon just kind of like looking, like thinking to himself, and then he's like, "I'm interested." Anybody else got any questions?
I'm just putting my
Jump in
finger
here.
on off the blade.
Uh-huh.
No.
I'm just gonna kind of stay out, like mumble to myself, but probably loud enough for them to hear me. Fucking in a holy war. I just wanted some goddamn gems.
Can you imagine like Lando's like getting like parts of it, like
It's like
You know.
Morse code.
when you talk, but then you just keep, it just kind of cuts off. It comes
Just
back.
like that. Just like
Maybe
that.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally what he's hearing.
Blaze is gonna take out Ender and like lay the sword on the table next to the other sword to like see if it's like a walkie-talkie kind of thing, like sort of like touch the blades together and see if they can communicate with each other.
What are you doing?
Touching blades.
Point his finger up to his like
They're fencing.
Is this docking in D&D?
Do you have a magical bean in your sword?
You
too?
see when you touch the blades, Esme's blade just disappears.
What?
Whoa, where'd it go? I can't focus.
Esme, your arm turns black.
Oh. Well, we're wearing like a glove and shit, so.
Yeah.
We'll take it off so they do know. They're like, oh.
He would. Blaze would just
I'll look
stand
under
up
the
and
table for it.
do that cartoon exaggerated scratching top of head trying to contemplate thing, like over exaggerated. Like what the
Pikachu face.
fuck? Yeah,
Like-
pretty much.
Surprise, Pikachu face.
After it disappears, I just turn to Blaze and I'm like, okay, we figured out her thing. Why do you turn into like a weird animal creature?
Oops.
Yeah, what kind of magic is that? I've never seen anything like that before.
Blaze would kind of like look up and pull his hood back and look between the two and give out an exasperated sounds like. Fun fact about transfigurations: oftentimes people find it easier to talk to me in a different form, and you'd like stand up and like drag the chair behind him and like wedge it under the door handle knob thing to the room to like lock it.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm kind of like grasping towards my spellbook, like, what the fuck's he doing?
This is gonna give you like the perplexed look, like seriously, if the shit was about to go down, it wouldn't have happened a long time. You wouldn't say that, but like just like an exasperated, like okay, whatever. Like,
Eye
He
roll.
kind of like leans in a little bit excited, like, ooh.
is there
If
is
he
this?
does anything shifty, I want to cast Burning Hands on him.
What? We're all
He
in a
starts
small
shifting,
room.
burning it.
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
just chilling in my chair waiting for the next fucking magical thing to happen so I can figure out what the fuck's going on.
And this is this like a meeting room? Like, is there any like windows or?
No, we got a private room.
Got a private
It's, I
room.
know it's private, but like there's like no windows, like the one entrance type thing.
There's windows, but there's curtains, like shut.
Are they drawn? Like I just.
Yep. There's
From
the
the
curtains
outside?
are shut over them.
Oh, legs are
Okay.
gone. Thanks for the follow.
That's a while ago. Where the fuck were you?
I didn't hear that shit earlier.
Continue.
So he'd like kind of give out a sigh and then raise his head and begin the transfiguration into his lichen form.
Yep.
just like completely as non-dramatic as it possibly can be. It's just like matter of fact. He's not trying to like be aggressive about this. Just
You still hear the sound of stretching skin and breaking bones that you've all become familiar with at this point, as his face kind of distorts and his jaw, you can hear it just like crack, crack, crack as it grows out, and his teeth become sharper and his eyes become more narrow. And then before you is a lichen.
Yeah, I was gonna back up a little bit.
he would raise his head. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, out of character, do we know changelings are a thing in this world, or is that a
Nope.
Okay. I just wanted to check.
I mean,
that we wouldn't.
they're
Get
they're like another mythological creature. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
He would just hold up his hand. His head would raise, and he'd like hold up his hands like, "Hello, my friends. Fear not. Everything is fine. Just relax. Everything is fine."
I relax.
My apologies. A lot of people find it easier to converse with me in this state. My physical present being suffered a fair amount of damage in my younger years, so this is an easier way for me to converse with my fellow companions.
So does this mean you're smarter in this form?
I mean, essentially yes, it does. I mean, I easier to converse. Like I said, my human physical form suffered greatly when I was younger, so this is the
Blaze.
easiest way to communicate.
Do you tell fun facts too?
What?
Blaze, you were present for the conversation about the symbol on Lando's head, and it is often your order that is sent to kill those marked with the symbol on Lando's forehead.
But
Would I know that he's supposed to be hunting me?
Probably not. And yeah,
Okay, cool.
at this point, everyone in the group, it's kind of common knowledge that Lando has this marking.
I'm not
Is
fully
Isla aware what the marking is?
Everyone knows what the marking is.
Okay.
Out of character, I don't fully understand like his thing. Like I genuinely don't.
It is the mark of the Archdevil Ren, ruler of Drodom, Archdevil of Fear, and the mark on newborn children is an indication that Ren will be resummoned into the material plane and bring about the next apocalypse.
Okay.
But
So they don't
also
have
the
anything
thing,
to do with it?
one thing you did add that I added in my notes is kind of a loophole here, is that we know it's only on the mainland, in the from what we know, and he was a Tabaxi born in the Emerald
Nope.
Springs.
They are only born on the mainland.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're only born on the mainland, but he's a Tabaxi that was born in Emerald Springs. So
Not born in the Emerald Springs.
You are assuming that he is born in the Emerald Springs.
I assume
Yeah, but I
everyone's assuming that because
I didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. And so my character is thinking that maybe the Emerald Springs has a
No,
different.
it is a known fact that there are 4 born on the mainland every year with this mark,
And they're killed.
and they are killed. And if they somehow survive, they are hunted down.
I was trying to
Do
find.
they believe? Is the belief that if they kill all these kids and none survive, then Ren can't come back for the apocalypse?
Correct. If even just one survives, it will bring about the apocalypse.
I would assume Nick's
Oh my
character
gosh!
then
Why would you pick a
know
character
that-
that has that?
I asked him to.
I would
Oh,
assume Nick would know that one survived.
Chess, it's like being Mexican in California.
it's
Can't be okay with this.
hence why I've been trying to get you guys to actually engage in party conflict,
Well,
because
okay,
there are
but
conflicting
it's been
ideologies.
Job,
It's been hard
everybody.
because
Finally.
listen, every single time that we're given these like Nick's character turning, or we see
Yeah.
Dose's character doing, it's in the middle of combat,
Yeah,
and
that's why
we're taking turns.
That's why this
So it's
session's
hard.
happening. Where you guys have a
Okay.
vacation to sort this shit out.
Yay.
Isla is conflicted. She's conflicted because she realizes that it's probably her duty to kill this person.
So
However, she doesn't like that she has, because as far as she knows, this person seems normal and kind, and she doesn't like to kill what she feels like.
Everyone would know that the church, which is the church that worships the pantheon of gods, has a system like of hierarchy that is kind of separate from both kingdoms of Zerados and Vaish. To help give you guys like a perspective on this, so the church, whilst being a part of a lot of the holy wars that have happened in the past, they are kind of acting independently of this country down here and this country, right? And it's their job to ensure that these 4 children that are born every year are killed. That's why they send out inspectors to every single town to check newborn children for these marks. If one escapes, they contract the blood hunters to go out and hunt them down and kill them.
He's escaped for a while.
Well, I don't know what Blood Hunter is, but yeah.
Fuck.
And
I
you
wanna
guys,
backtrack now, damn it.
So
I know the only way out of this situation.
So yeah,
There's
that's
many ways out of this situation.
that's the weight of
Yeah, there is.
what's currently in this room.
So my
Okay,
guy
so-
doesn't give a fuck about that. So we're still talking to Nick. Does he have his sword out?
No,
No.
Like, is it visible or does it kind of
his,
go away?
as far as I'm aware, his sword is still on the table.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just gonna reach
Yeah,
my
he
hand and
left
touch
it.
this, and say, does this one talk too?
I'm still a
Islas?
little unfamiliar with this. It just recently started talking to me.
Blaze, you hear in your head,
No, talk.
Master, please get that grubby little gnome off my hilt, please.
Do I get to hear that?
Nope.
Okay.
He would just take a few brisk steps towards the table and kind of like give the shooing hands thing and like he's not gonna like be threatening, but just like kind of like an annoyed mother, like get the hands off type shooing.
Yeah.
I was gonna back up as he approaches, and she's gonna be like, Blaze, how do you do that?
My backstory,
It's-
okay. So while
If
he's talking, he picks up the sword and puts it on the sheath he has on his
You
back.
hear in your head, oh, your touch is so much better.
Oh man, this is fantastic.
Boy, living out his dreams.
Picture. Can you tell me?
Typically we don't converse with the general public, but seeing as you special, a lot of people seem to be well versed in the creepies and crawlies in the middle of the night. I don't suppose why this would be an issue, given our current party's history. But this is going to come to no surprise to you. There are things that the church and everybody wants to hide from the general population, and there are people like me out there to take care of these ghosts, goblins, zombies, and like he would start to say a word and then just like trail off and like grimace and sort of like look to the side, and he'd clear his throat and continue and be like, yeah. Anyhow,
Well, can you finish that?
he would just completely brush that off. And,
Isla's gonna be like, wait, so this was divine, given to you by divine magic?
secretly,
I see.
right?
Out of character,
I think the way that-
no, it is genetic mutation.
Yeah, I mean, Isla doesn't
It's from the
understand
church,
it,
right?
so she's asking.
What did you say, Nick?
Isn't it from the church though?
No, it's the Blood Hunter Order, which is like an independent sect of mercenaries under the church.
I thought it was okay, that's what. Okay, so yeah, so it's not divine. It's okay.
Yeah. So like no, these
sorry.
genetic mutations are like years and years of scientific research on how to fuck up the human body and give yourself the attributes of these mystical creatures so that you can go and better hunt them.
Sure.
So you work for the church.
Indirectly, I don't answer directly to the church, but I answer to the order, which directs to the church. My brother Cinder and I, when I was a young boy, we didn't have parents. We hunted the streets for food. We stole from fruit stands, and a recruiter actually from one of the blood hunters caught us and threatened to either turn us in or he offered this way out. So we essentially obliged, and that's how my brother and I got started with the church. So that's kind of the blood hunters. So that's kind of my backstory. But as far as the transfigurations and such go, and he would again take out Ender from his back and just like point it straight forward before taking it and like just drawing it gently across his wrist. He would draw it lightly across his list so that like a small incision comes and like blood like trickles down and he like this.
Oh, it tastes so good.
He's like subtly trying to phase this out while he like explains himself. It's like this. You have no idea the power of it that is involved with this as he's pointing out his blood. It's like the stuff that these people have created is incredible.
Can I have some?
You could sort of cast like a gaslight like towards him and point the sword at you. I will deal with you later.
I was a little confused but feels comforted that he works for the church.
I kind of like
Isla.
stretch, like,
You're lucky. You're lucky that there are bigger things at play here.
Isla, to complicate. Sorry, real quick. Isla, to complicate your feelings even more, you would know that the church is mostly comprised of paladins and religious zealots and people who devoutly worship the gods. That's all great. Your sect of cleric order, the Order of the Hand, are a group of people who prefer selflessness and kindness, nomadic lives, and all that kind of stuff. We've been over that. You're not technically a part of the church. Your order separated from the church and decided to seek atonement from the gods by being selfless and being nomadic and being kind to everyone and altruistic. Then a sect, once some of your order got frustrated with that, they returned back to the church and created the Order of the Sword, who are more determined to retake the knowledge that they lost and become powerful once more by being religious zealots.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I realize that, but
no,
I don't know.
just anyway, go on, you two.
Lando and Blaze.
Oh yeah, I'm just stretching. Like, you're not gonna take care of me. I'm gonna
You're
take
lucky
care
that
of
there
you.
are bigger things at play right now, and I have other concerns on my mind.
What do you mean other? What did I do to you? Did I ask too many
You were
back?
born. That's what you did to me.
Oh, excuse me. Like, I had a choice there.
That's not my problem. It's your problem. This is the way life has to be.
What? What do you mean? I mean, that doesn't tell me anything.
You know the law.
No, I don't.
Oh, by the way,
'Cause I don't know he hunts people. Like, I get hunted, right? I
you
know
don't
I'm
know
not
that.
supposed to.
You don't know that. But by the way, the amulet that Lando is currently wearing around his neck is the same symbol as the one on his forehead.
Oh. Interesting.
Yep. Just thought I'd point that out.
Oh, and then I'll be like, look, this hurt. I'll look at Erlis at her Esme's blade, be like, that thing, that god, and his girlfriend, pirate person,
Sister.
whatever. For some reason,
Pornhub.
no, it's not stepsister. It's okay. I'll be like, that god gave me this that matches my forehead mark. That must mean I'm part god too.
Scoff.
I'm gonna get up on the table and say, look, you're all magic motherfuckers. I don't know why I'm here, but let's goddamn be friends. We've already saved each other's asses like 3 times.
Dude just scoff and like to inhale sharply. It's like, I have other pressing matters on my personal mind that don't conflict with the interests of the Order right now, which is why I'm split off by myself.
About this time,
Mortar.
you hear at the door.
Hello?
I'm gonna be like, you should probably not be that anymore.
I'm just gonna look at everybody and be like, anybody expecting people?
Please go back to being an idiot for a minute, please.
I'm gonna look at fucking Gideon and be like, what, did you not give him enough money?
I'm just
I'll be
gonna
like,
say
okay.
I'm just gonna say occupied really loud.
I'm gonna be like
Occupied.
I'm gonna be like I'll get the door and I'm just gonna kind of look at Blaze. Are you untransforming? I'd assume.
If you're answering it, yeah. I didn't know
Yeah.
if you were gonna like.
I'm just gonna like I'm like signal to you to sit down and I'm like get normal.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'll just.
he seems
Yeah.
to keep talking.
Okay.
Say
so
really,
like-
really loud.
Back on real quick.
One second, I'm coming. We gotta put our clothes on. I'm not in here.
I'm just gonna
There's a
turn.
child in here!
You started.
After everybody is normal again, I'll open the door.
No, I'm gonna turn away like from the face the wall before he opens the door, so I have a feather here.
And and when they turn away, I'm gonna reach over to Dos's amulet and flip it around.
Okay.
I turn away from you.
I meant like because your amulet's got the fucking
Nate,
symbol on
Nate,
it.
Nate.
What?
Can
What?
I just remind you that you don't have to reach over. You literally got an item.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
You can just be like, and it does whatever you want.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Fine. I pick. What does it look like again? Was it a hand?
It's like a little silver, like it's like this big. It's like a little silver hand ornate like little
Yeah.
like statue almost, and like if you have it on your person, you can just make an ethereal looking silverish hand appear.
I just like keep it in my pocket, and like when I touch it, does it work?
You don't even need to touch it. It just has to be on your person.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Exactly.
As Gideon gets up to answer the door, Blaze is gonna talk in another voice. We'll speak later, my friends. And then just sort of.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay. You.
So as I open the door, I open it with my right, but I have the orb in my back left hand behind my back.
Yep. You open the door, and there is a man wearing markless black chainmail armor and a mask that's kind of up on the top of his head. You can see that he's got a silverish beard that goes down a few inches, and stark yellow eyes. He looks down at you and says, "Hello, my name is Anton Vestgard. I am here to speak to you and your party."
About what?
About the incident that happened recently.
Okay. I'll kind of open the door and be like, "This is Anton Vestgard, everybody."
You open the door. Everyone, you see a man about 6 foot tall. He's got a silver beard, markless black chainmail armor, and now that the door's open, you can see in a cross shape 2 giant greatswords on his back.
I'm just
Is
gonna
that
be
the
like,
Witcher?
He steps into the room, if you're allowing.
I'll like kind of motion like for him to come in. Okay, how can I help you?
You recognize that the markless black armor is much similar to Blaze's markless black armor. He
damn, this.
He steps and he nods towards all of you, and then pulls himself a seat and sits down. Hello, everyone. My name is Anton Vestgard. I am here on behalf of the School of Dusk Bloodhunter Order. Hello, brother. He nods towards Blaze.
You just give a curt nod under his head, just like, oh shit.
There's a reason I'm turned around.
Mm-hmm. It is
Is there,
my understanding, thanks to your companions, one Riker and Lily say, or Ali say, which one I do not remember. They were able to conduct experiments to create a vaccine for what happened in the town. Is this correct?
yes, that's what we've been informed. We just actually got back last night.
Wonderful. On behalf of the Order, I would like to thank you for your service and your continued silence. He reaches into one of his sleeves. He pulls out a black box, places it on the table, then another one, then another one, then another one, then another one. They're about like 5 or 6 inches long, a couple inches wide. Probably like 8 or 9 inches long, actually.
Can we all take one?
Yep.
Yeah.
But they're just little black boxes.
Open it.
Yep. You open it, you see a like almost polished looking platinum bar, based on the weight of it and everything, and like it's even inscribed with a value. It's worth about 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
I believe you are pertinent in ensuring this town's safety and their continued ignorance to the more mystical aspects of the world.
Yeah, happy to help. It's a very interesting situation.
I have contacted, well, intercepted the messages sent to the clerics requesting reinforcements. They will not be necessary. And I would like to inform you that after learning of the transpirings within the forest, I will be venturing out if you would like to join me.
Back into that crazy forest?
Yes.
We were actually looking for a little bit of R&R first. I don't know when you're heading out.
Blaze would like to
been-
stand up immediately from the table, the chair flying backwards. He's like, with you, brother.
He looks towards you and nods. This is good. What happened to your silver sword? It is lost.
He just kind of just fall quiet again and like you can't cast his down.
Fun fact you gotta know.
A fun fact about silver swords. They tend to grow legs and wander away.
We ran into trouble before.
Right. Well, I will be heading out tomorrow morning into the forest. It should take no longer than a day, especially if I have capable people like you. I am capable of closing a portal, and what I suspect, based on what I have heard from your companions.
See,
Yeah.
you think it'll take a day, but the forest is kind of fucky and messy.
You seem to lose time.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, perhaps. I am a veteran kind of trade. You see that he does look to be in his like 60s or 70s even.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am not concerned of this fucky forest.
Alrighty.
Koi, I have a question for you, OC.
Yep.
With the Blood Hunter Order, it says in the kind of description of the class that like it's kind of like almost like a cult type thing, like where like it seems like everybody knows everybody type thing. Like it's like a type brotherhood, sisterhood type thing.
Kind of, yeah. It's like, especially if you went to the same school, you get to know like everyone who is an alumni and everything, because there's not a lot of them in the world.
Sure.
So, you like, chances are you probably haven't heard of Anton. Wait, what school did you go to again?
Lycan.
What school?
Oh, it's the lunar. What is it? What the heck is it? It's the one with the crescent-shaped moon. I can't remember what it's called. Let me try to find it. I can't
The Order of the Lycan?
Nope, that's not it. Dusk. You went to the School of Dusk.
Dusk, yeah.
Yeah, then you would know him. He's also a School of Dusk member. So, like, he probably trained you at some point to hone your skills and everything.
Okay.
Yep.
You go back, I'll find it.
Yep.
Where would you like us to meet you before you head out tomorrow?
The market squares shall suffice.
Okay. I'll see you then. This room's rather private, if you don't mind.
Right after he yelled, "We're putting our clothes back on."
And he does give the child a very strange look, and then stands up and like kind of tucks his chair underneath the table. Very well. I shall see you tomorrow morning. Yo. He kind of looks towards Blaze. Get the silver sword, and then walks out.
Can Blaze follow him out of the room?
Yep.
He would kind of like shut the door behind him, and like I'm assuming there's like, is there like a hallway leading to this room of
Yeah.
some kind of? There's like
Yeah.
privacy. Oh, I broke up super bad. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. He would like, this guy like, he seems old. Like he's like obviously one of the higher ups, right? Like an older, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be like a term of respect type thing. So he would like, Blaze would walk up to him and be like, I don't even like what the hell to call him, like teacher or master, like whatever, like whatever the term of respect is to an elder in the Bloodhunters.
Yep.
And he'd murmur that out there.
Yes.
So,
What is it?
he'd sort of like give him a concerned look and then cast his gaze down at the floor, and then murmur under his breath is like, have you heard any word of Cinder yet?
No.
He'd started, his jaw would tighten, and he'd like nod once and then give an exasperated sigh and just very well, see you tomorrow.
He nods and starts walking away.
Alright.
And as he's
Go
walking, you
back
can
to
hear him just be like, "Silver sword."
like thumbs up behind his back. And then Blaze go back into the room, shut the door behind him, put the chair back up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Esme's gonna look to Isla and Blaze as she walks over to Dose, and it's just like, I don't think this guy's mark is any concern, really. Like, he's alive, right? And he's pretty old, and it's gonna pull out more of his weird feathers, and he hasn't done anything yet. I mean, he doesn't seem like a threat.
Little girl, you just stop. That hurts a lot. And smack her again with my throat.
See? It's pretty harmless, right?
Let's be close.
I was gonna sit down rubbing my head and saying,
Yeah,
"Lila's
Isla's
we have to
got
go back
a
to
lot.
the goddamn forest."
Isla's got a lot of things on her mind. Like, she is concerned about it, but she's just learned of a lot of new things, and she's kind of confused on what she really knows in life right now, and what's real and what's not.
I just kind of look at Esme and be like, can I possibly talk to Savaris again? I have one last question I'd like to ask him. Or could you ask him?
She's gonna remove her glove and look at her black hand and, offer it to him. Like, maybe? I don't know. We try.
You reach your hand out, and your sword just appears in your hand, just like.
Oh, shit!
I'm gonna touch the sword and be like, Savaris, do you know anything about Ren? Like, you said that they distorted, like, history, and, like, they tell us that Ren's the Archdevil. Is that true?
Oh, absolutely. Ren, the Archdevil of Fear. It's a shame.
Can he actually be resurrected by the people with the mark?
I don't think I can legally answer that question.
I'm just gonna like remove my hand and just be like, kind of like glance at Lando and just just kind of turn away, like, oh, okay.
Bear in mind, you were given a very similar response just yesterday.
Yeah.
What was the blood hunter's name? Alexander?
Anton Vestgard.
Anton. So after that, Blaze would just look between Lando and Esme too, and he's still like processing on what exactly to do. And he walks up to Esme and like jabs her in chest like, very well, but if he causes trouble, it's both your asses. And
I don't take responsibility for him. I'm just saying.
You want to stick up? You're sticking up for him. It's both of you.
I just don't think he's bringing about the end of the earth. You know, like we're all doing some pretty wacky things over here. Like I've got this thing, and she'll put up the sword and kind of drop it, and then it just goes back into her hand, and put the glove back on, and you know, you could do that thing, and he could do that thing, and this guy over here does this thing with the thing, and then we have the short guy, and then Isla can do things.
Then he sort of like round on Lando and jab a finger in his direction, like one false step, massive what the fuck is Vestgard?
Vestgard.
Vestgard will erase you from existence.
I'm just gonna look at Lando and be like, "You're not gonna bring the end of the world, right?"
I'm just gonna smile and be like, "What? No."
One.
And I'm gonna look.
Step.
I'm gonna look back at whatever the fuck his name is.
Blaze.
Blaze. And be like, look. He said no. We should be good.
Blaze. As you're talking, you hear in your ear.
Like, dig a finger and then pop it out. like what the fuck? Is that all I hear?
Yep.
The sword's in your butt.
I'm just trying to laugh a little bit at Blaze, like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen. And then I'll do it again for the other ear, quick.
Yep. Then you hear another in your other ear.
Like he has like a shocked glance, like jumps back and like looks like what the fuck is like. He just narrows his eyes at Lando and just like mouths the words again. One false step.
And then I'll do it again.
Yep. Another.
And it just that's he just sort of nods off and just whatever. Should be
Speaking of which,
you got more brain damage.
Koi, if we want to use our items, do you check Discord during this stuff?
I can. I'm not.
I'm not even saying I'm going to. I'm just trying to, in case I want to use it without people knowing. What is the proper way to go about said thing?
It's better to just put your cards on the table and not metagame. In my opinion.
Oh, that's fair.
You know what I mean? Like.
Okay. Yeah, I get you.
It's much in the same way as like if someone wants to steal something from another person, you can do that. It's better to just have it all on the table out in the open, and then do dice rolls to determine how well it goes.
Okay.
And just trust people to not metagame.
Fair enough. That's.
While we're all being brutally honest here with each other, Esme's gonna kind of scratch her head a little bit and kind of turn around as her body shifts into the form of Isla's body and kind of turn back around and be like, ta-da!
What?
Yeah. Unlike Blaze's brutal transformation, this is a lot more smoother of a transition. Instead of hearing like bones cracking and everything, you just kind of hear the sound of like skin stretching and kind of molding around a point before you watch as fur starts to kind of pop out of different places. Maybe not fur, but like, hair color changes and skin color changes, and then there's a mini Isla standing next to you all.
I mean, I'm going to like point above her head and say, "Yeah, we all do fun things and do minor illusion, make little like fireworks above her head after she transforms."
Just gonna like mimic Isla. It's like pose and like words like, what the fuck?
I don't like this.
I guess if we're all coming clean here, I'm gonna pull
Oh my
my sphere out of my bag and just kind of touch it to Gravis and Maga Gravity and make him weightless.
Okay. Are you,
before-
resisting Gravis?
No, because we're being friends here.
Okay. Yep.
And before he hits the ceiling, I'm gonna grab like his foot or something.
Yep.
Like as he starts to float.
Yeah. Well, I mean that would still incur the same
Gravis is like,
problem.
yay, I'm taller.
Oh, anything you hit?
It's when you get stopped because your body's trying to go up, and you're trying to stop him from going up. So it's still gonna cause that tear in his leg.
Oh.
Well, I'd like to Magna Gravity as I like catch him.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, we'll do it that
Yeah,
way.
you just you press the sphere to Gravis's back, and then all of you watch as Gravis just starts slowly like lifting up into the air, kind of like turning on his side as well. And
I want to do that.
and then he rises about 10 feet or so before the effect gets cancelled, and Gideon just kind of tries to catch him. Gravis is probably dexterous enough to just kind of backflip off of Gideon and land on the ground.
As Isla, Esme's gonna
What
just
did you
clap.
almost do to me?
So I practice
I'm
a
very
form of-
uncomfortable with this whole conversation in this room, and she just does not know how to approach this whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Blaze
Well, look at Isla and just be like, "What can you do?"
Do anything. I don't know what's wrong with you people.
You
I don't
people.
do anything either.
You people.
I mean,
And
from
then
the
your hand low and you have the thing and you do the stuff.
Hey, I thought you cast spells.
I explained that already.
yeah, she'd be like the most normal spellcaster given by the gods.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
everyone's kind
Maybe
of
you're
aware
right.
of her.
It is literally the only acceptable form of magic.
Mine's from the gods too, technically.
A fallen
Not
god.
a god anymore.
Wow, ouch. Way to hurt
But-
fucking
to-
my god's feelings.
I literally could not care less.
To finish my point, I kind of practice this taboo form of magic within magic of gravity magic. That might come
yes,
up at
I
some
saw
point.
that.
I
That
looked at
was
with like a
amazing.
dumbfounded face, like, "What?"
You saw him do it.
You've seen me use my gravity magic.
I often do it. Doesn't mean I understand what the fuck he's saying.
I'm telling you that gravity
Are
magic is taboo
living in
among
you.
Nate, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Taboo magic inside the taboo magic
See, yeah.
is what I'm trying to
What?
tell you.
That's exactly. That's why my character's going, "What?"
Let's
Just
just
say
Character barely
don't-
knows about it.
Don't mention my gravity magic out loud. Like, don't show her sword to Valor people or Valor people.
Anything can't show your sword, can't talk about your fucking sphere. Jesus Christ.
I love that this is more of a blackmail campaign than our actual blackmail campaign.
I mean, in all fairness, this blackmail is like way worse in this world than our blackmail was in our original campaign.
Uh-huh.
I just murdered a family. I thought that.
So what are you guys doing?
Blaze is leaning back in his chair with his feet crossed on the table, just
I-
fucking glaring.
Isla's just gonna walk out of the room right now. She walks out.
Yep. You walk out.
She's gonna walk out. She gonna go downstairs to the bar and she's gonna order herself a drink.
Oh, what was in the box that was on the table? Because I haven't grabbed
A
mine.
platinum mark. A platinum mark.
Actually, can she order like a pitcher of ale? Like a
Yep.
couple?
Yeah, free of charge since you gave them a gold. So until that tab, no, not you, but Gideon did. So until that tab runs out.
I'm also gonna grab an ale, but at the other end of the bar, like by myself.
Oh, you
Like,
followed me?
Like I want to distance myself from these people,
Social.
like to process on my own.
Yep.
Well, I was going back to the room. She has 2 hands. There's a picture.
Oh, you're bringing
in
them
each
back?
hand. Mhm.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. I'll just after I see her bringing a picture, I'm like, all right. Come back.
She gonna come back with both pictures and just start sipping out of both of them.
We're gonna take one and just like mimic Isla as Isla.
Stop that! I don't like it!
It's so weird.
She's gonna take a
Blaze.
really long, big drink.
Blaze, roll me an intelligence check with disadvantage.
Also, she's gonna realize that Esme is still a child, and she's gonna fucking like jack the mug back like out of her hands, and be like, "You shouldn't be drinking anyways."
My
We'll look
mom.
at-
Just
We'll look
take
at
it.
Isla and be like, can I have that
Yeah.
one?
That's unfortunate. It's enough though. It's enough though to remember. Like, you're just kind of looking around the room, kind of taking in what's happening, and then in your head you can just hear changelings. Things that you want to kill.
Oh my god, you can't process
I was
all
gonna-
that shit.
Like, Gravis is the only freaking normal person here that she trusts, so she's just gonna be like, yeah, he needs this just as much as I do right now, and she's gonna give him the
You
other
two
picture.
probably do.
Oh, yeah.
You two
I'm
probably do.
gonna slam the first one and be like, alright, this one's for drinking.
Is there,
Well,
so
there-
there's like glasses with the pictures?
I don't think
No,
you
it's
understand.
just-
They're literally just drinking out of the
Yeah, they're
pitchers.
just drinking from the pitchers.
One each.
We're
They're like me.
passing it around, I guess.
I thought we had
Yeah,
glasses.
They're like,
No.
oh,
Okay, I'll
as
slam
this
both.
is happening, I'd like to like kind of like go over to Lando and just kind of whisper, "Hey, by the way, what year were you born? Or how old are you?"
Yeah.
That's a great question. I don't remember how that was.
It doesn't matter. You can say whatever.
Oh, I'm 18 apparently. That's
Okay.
what.
You're answering that?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
it's in my sheet.
We're a bunch of young kids.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Isla's only like 17 as well.
And you've met a god. Yes.
I'm 22.
Ah, you're all young whippersnappers.
Did you put like 40?
Maybe
75.
14.
Holy shit.
That's like that's like early like adulthood for a gnome though.
Right, for a gnome, yeah.
Dude, Nate's about to catch a predator here.
Chris
Okay,
Hansen.
nobody knows.
I'm just gonna like kind of look at the group, and be like, all right, now that we got all that out in the open, I think we deserve a day of relaxing, and we just got some nice gold. Maybe we can go out and find some nice stuff in the town.
Yeah, each of you have an extra 100 gold. Like, you can easily exchange it at a bank to get the gold or keep the platinum bar.
Okay, I'm just gonna take.
I'll exchange it.
Yeah, you can just add the gold into your inventory. That's fine.
What is one plat? It's one platinum.
100 gold.
He just said.
One platinum piece?
No,
No,
you've
one
been given
platinum bar.
you've been given a platinum bar worth 100 gold pieces.
See, but Gravis wants money, but at the same time, he wants a piece of platinum. I just don't know how to compare.
Well, isn't a piece of what is it? 10 gold?
Yeah, one platinum is 10 gold.
I want 90 gold, and I'm gonna keep a piece of platinum.
Yeah,
Or,
you can
well,
you
90
can
gold and a piece of platinum.
you can request to just get given 10 platinum instead.
Okay, that'll work.
Blaze is gonna turn to the real Isla with a picture of beer and like sort of gesture like, may I?
She's gonna take another really, really big swig and then hand it over to him.
Okay, Blaze is gonna take it in his hand and kind of eye it, and then just fucking heave it as hard as he can at the bank, Isla.
Oh,
Can we dodge that?
Roll me.
After he does that, I'm just gonna yell, why waste the
Headset
alcohol?
fellow. Roll me.
yeah, what the hell?
Hold on. Roll me a d20 plus dex.
Ooh.
Catch it.
Both of us, or just her?
Just you. You're attacking. You're attacking with a ranged weapon.
D20 plus Dex. Dex modifier is 3.
So D20 plus
Can I
3.
try to catch it?
No,
19.
he's attacking Esme.
You attack the changeling, but not the frickin' devil child?
I don't get this. Are you racist against your own kind, Nick? Even though I don't know you're changeling?
He's not a
Oh,
changeling.
what
You've
I
seen
am.
him shift.
Don't worry what I am.
He's a
I'm a shifter,
shapeshifter.
you dillhole.
So is that against your AC or against
Against-
Dexter?
Against your AC.
Alright, we'll cast Shield with Donjay.
Okay.
Just so we don't get any alcohol in our nice clothes.
Yeah, you hurl this mug of this pitcher of ale, and it just as you hurl it, wreaths of shadows just all form up in the shape of like a shield, kind of like an ethereal shield, covering her, and it just shatters against.
He's gonna like stand up dramatically from the table and draw out Ender and like point at them like at Lando and am I breaking up?
Can you guys still hear me?
Oh, there you
My
go.
mic cut out,
Maybe.
so it's all good.
Yeah.
Mine was getting jacked there too for a second, I think. Do you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes.
He's like, so he like shoves the chair back dramatically and like draws his sword and like points in between damn it, Esme and Lando. It's like, why don't you two fucking freaks just get out of here?
Okay. At this point, I need you guys to start rolling initiative in just a moment.
Let's look at it. Before we roll initiative and something happens, I'm just gonna be like, why are people calling people freaks? You just turned into, I don't even know what the fuck. Why is everyone so
Yeah.
angry?
Lando's
Guys,
just looking at you face right now because he's still confused.
The door's open.
I don't fucking care. I'm not the one that's trying to hide.
What are we rolling initiative for is a real question.
Because he just made noise and it sounds like we're fighting in there.
Not quite.
Try that.
Well, a pitcher just shattered and a chair fell.
I think buttfuck ratted us out.
Well, I don't know why I would get routed
you out. Right, you out.
Esme and ah, fuck it. I'll just add everyone into the initiative order. It'll be easier.
I don't see anything. It's me.
Just hold on.
No way the other Witcher guy could have, what's it called? Ratted on me if he didn't see me because I was turned around the entire time.
Unless
Some guy
Cinder's...
named Blaze.
Okay.
I mean, not like, yeah.
I need you guys to
Why
roll
am I
me.
black?
What do you mean black?
Like, my screen's black.
The screen's black. I can fix that. One second.
Torch thing.
I was
Don't
like, I'm
don't
moving
move.
around,
Don't
but-
move. Stop.
Sorry, I moved back.
Okay. There. Now you can see.
Guys, I rolled above a 1 for fucking.
You guys should be able to see now. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah,
I can see.
I'm good
So
now.
that's like the table in front of you.
Oh wait, we all have inspiration die, right? You gave us one?
What? That was weeks ago. No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Has everyone rolled?
So for some reason I have inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're not actively participating, just say that you skip your turn.
Yeah, I'm skipping.
Okay. Esme, you just had this pitcher thrown at you, and your life threatened, and told to get the fuck out. What do you do?
We're gonna change back into Esme and, kind of just stand up and be like, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not a monster. And that's gonna be the turn.
Isla, you doing anything?
I was gonna kind of stand in between Esme and Blaze and just be like, whoa, just guys, let's not start this.
There is a table between them.
Oh, I see.
Up the table.
Well,
Yeah.
she'll go here.
Yeah.
She'll
Okay.
go like here.
I was about to say, I don't want to be the one in between them.
Gravis, you doing anything?
Just gonna look at fucking Blazer and be like, chill the fuck out.
Okay. Blaze. You hear in your
So
head.
why did you waste
You hear in your head.
alcohol?
Are we finally getting to murder something?
Blaze is just gonna slam both his fists down on the table, like point an accusatory finger at him. You are everything that I was taught to destroy. You are what's wrong with this world, both of you. You're evil. You need to be wiped from the face of this world.
But oh wait, it's not our listeners.
He's not gonna attack.
Lando.
He's just gonna, like,
I'm just there with my arms crossed, be like, looks like you're the evil one. I haven't done anything. I'm just here.
Gideon.
Oh damn, that table is much smaller than I was thinking. Actually, no. It's first off, I'm gonna turn around. The door's shut behind me, right?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna place the orb down on the table, and just fucking magna gravity.
You already used it once.
Oh shit! Yeah, never mind. Oh fuck! I just increased it. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold an action if somebody decides to move, and I'm gonna yell, "Shut up, you idiots!"
Esme.
Is it holding one action?
Yeah, what action?
I'm gonna hold Earthbind.
Okay. Esme.
What's wrong with the world? What's wrong with you? You also change. Does that make you any better than me? Like, oh.
Isla.
Okay.
I'm just kind of watching at this point.
Grabbus. Blaze.
Grab us.
Blaze never. I was gonna do something.
go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Go.
I was gonna say, did Blaze unholster his sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it in his hand.
Okay, then never mind. I'm just gonna chill.
Okay, Blaze.
He's gonna like retort back to them and be like, I am a subcontractor of the church. I am a freak, yes, but it's a socially acceptable one. You go out there, and he's pointing at Lando at this time. You go out there, show your mark to everybody, see how well receptive you are, and you start changing into people. See what the hell happens. That's it.
Any response?
How about I just don't do that, keep my hood on, and find my parent. And then you can hunt me after that.
Any response from anyone else?
Well,
I'm not sure what to say here.
I'm not about to fight him, even though his sword's drawn. But if you swing at me, I will fight back.
It's not like drawn aggressively right now. His like fists are on the table, and his like the sword's in one of his hands on the table. It's not like
I think you underestimate how fucking gigantic this sword is. It's a great sword.
It's neat to know that Lando is trying to find his parents while I'm trying to hide from mine. So we both have our reasons for being who we are and how we dress. Why don't we just put that thing away for now?
Blaze?
He's gonna like stare at the table grants for a second, like trying to figure out how exactly he wants to figure this out before he just like grabs the edge of the table and like shoves it forward towards them, and then he's just gonna turn around and like walk out of the room.
Okay.
Like he's just fucking sick of it.
Alright. You walk out of the room.
As he does, I'm gonna tell the group and be like, very aggressive that guy is. If he does anything,
I was gonna follow him.
I'm gonna attack.
Oh, by the way, just for everybody, like, that was the spell I was holding, I guess.
Oh, well, you said you were holding until someone moves. Blaze moved. So...
Well, like, as an aggressive towards somebody, sorry. As,
no,
like, if you're gonna fight.
Anyway.
I'd like to consult the DM for that one. That decision.
Mark that spell slot off because you held the action and didn't get to complete it.
Okay.
Isla, you follow Blaze out of the room. The door closes behind you. Are you just following or talking?
Well, she's just gonna be like, Blaze, wait up!
I'm gonna look at Lando and Lizz's character, Esme, and just be like, So are we still going out into the forest with those two tomorrow?
I don't really have anywhere else to go.
Like I said, if they're aggressive,
Your
towards you,
funerals.
I'm just gonna kind of look at Lando then and be like, you might not want to use any of your powers in front of the guy.
well, don't let me get in danger then.
You
Okay.
can trust me. I'll protect you.
I let you catch up to Blaze.
Blaze, sorry, like, he just walked to the bar and like sat down at the bar with like his head in his hands, just like trying to process everything.
She's gonna kind of like, she's gonna put her hand on his shoulder and then like hop up onto the stool next to him, and she's gonna be like, listen, I know this is really confusing. I know that we've been told a lot of things, but like, we've fought with these people and they've protected us, and I know they seem bad, but things, like, you can agree that there's been a lot of things that, you know, we didn't understand and we're just learning, and I mean, we're all, like, everyone seems to be different. I mean, even you.
He would just sigh and like put his hands like, I don't know how to do this, so I'm just gonna show you, Jess, because we're the ones talking. He's just gonna like talk like matter of factly, like karate chopping doesn't let his hands outside of the point. Like, you don't understand everything that I have been taught. These are, but that man, that thing has the and like glance around, has the, and like that. Why would he? That is bad. And her, like, where do you see that shit? That's not normal.
What I've seen,
the freaks.
listen, what I've seen from you isn't normal. I haven't seen that thing before, and you don't see me drawing my sword on you.
Yeah, you guys kind of notice out of your peripheral that the bar keeps walking over, and then he hears the conversation, and just kind of like turns around on his heels and starts like walking to the end of the bar and starts like cleaning, just like keeping his distance.
He's seen enough of this shit. He's like, nah, I don't want to get involved in your fucking drama.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to run an establishment, bitches.
You should know this better than anybody. Work points to himself, works for the church, works for the devil, and points to the other two and towards the room. Like, he's talking very in an aggravated Russian whisper. Well, yeah. He's stupid.
Yeah. I was gonna kind of put her head in her hands. She's like, I know. I don't really know what to do about this right now, but we can't really act super rash. Like, I think we need to think about this, and I think there are some more important things to deal with right now. Because these people have helped us save this city. They're not destroying it. They're not being monsters like you think they are. So maybe we should give them an opportunity to prove themselves to us, and if they don't, then we'll just chop them down.
I'm very important now.
Blaze just gets a look of very visible internal conflict, trying to like process everything before he gives like an exasperated sigh. He's just like, one false move. One. And he seems to be more relaxed at this point, just kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever.
She'll give him a pat and be like, just apologize for losing your cool, but, you know, let them know that this is,
He would immediately shoot a glance over to her, a very, like, there is no fucking way I'm apologizing type glance at her.
Okay, yeah, alright. Well, I'll meet you back in the room in a little bit. Come back up, don't run off.
He like sort of pound his fist on the bar and like slap a silver down. I need a drink. like trying to like say it to the bar. Like,
Yep.
to the bar.
The bartender, middle-aged man, kind of comes over, hands a drink, doesn't take your silver.
He's just gonna leave it there at the tip, anyways, because he's very like. There's been some shit going down the other room, like he needs it, but. Oh, well, no. He's just gonna like take the drink and like leave the silver on the
Just
bar for him
farted,
because
dude.
his bar's all that room's seen some shit, man. So he deserves that silver.
When Isla gets back in the room, I'm just gonna look at the party and be like, okay, guys, I think everybody needs time to process. Why don't we take the rest of the day to ourselves, go do whatever you want, like relax, and we'll meet back here for dinner and maybe kind of like get back at this.
I was gonna be like, guys, Blaze apologizes for losing his cool. Okay? Me and him, I understand how he feels. We've been brought up certain ways. This is very confusing. This doesn't seem right to us. But we've been with you for so long. And you guys don't seem like monsters to me. So we're gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and try to work together, but kind of understand there might be a little bit of uncomfortableness here until we get to know each other a bit more.
So we're kind of having a bit of a moment of truth there. I'm sorry for scaring you.
Well, you have to understand, we haven't seen anything like this. I haven't seen anything like this. And Blaze has been trained his whole life to take out things like this, so... You have... Well... you know what I mean.
Lando's just gonna be like, so don't save your lives next time. Got it.
He's just gonna leave the room.
Says, you're saying that to the person who's literally saving your lives every time.
Yeah, you're saying that to the healer. I was just gonna kind of roll her eyes a little bit.
Be like, look devastated, be like, what did I do?
And Blaze like is walking the hallway and sees.
No, I'm not talking about crap.
Ginger, did you say you're leaving the room?
Yeah, I probably leave as you're
Ginger?
like looking to come back in.
As he sees him come, he's walking down the hallway and he sees Gideon leaving the room. He just immediately turns around and he's like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this without some rational minds there.
Hey.
As I'm like leaving, I'll stop by the bar and like tell you the same thing I told them. Like, hey, like we all need some time to process what just went down. So take the rest of the day. We'll reconvene later for like supper in the room. And I'm just gonna kind of look at the barkeep, like, can you keep this room open all day for us?
Just thumbs up.
And I'm gonna head out.
You paid for like a month, so yeah.
right. I'm pretty much the fucking VIP of this bit. You know?
Oh hell yeah!
I now know how Kanye feels when he walks into an establishment.
Okay.
Like a president.
So, what are you guys doing for the rest of the day?
Being really upsetty spaghetti that we're a thing and not a person. And then, after a team maybe plotting to kill us. See ya!
I'm gonna be with Esme the entire time.
I'm not lying, I'm going to the library.
Yep.
I was confused. She doesn't even know if Esme is a child.
And don't cry.
Is that?
I'm gonna look at Lando and Esme.
Esme's gone. Esme's upsetty spaghetti.
Yeah, I will with Esme.
To a fancy place and cry.
We're going to our fancy hotel.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna is there a store that I could get more gems?
Not in this town.
I don't care. Wait, I'm gonna go to the fancy shopkeep and see if anyone's got a gem that doesn't.
Fancy shopkeep? What?
No, sorry, the fancy hotel. Maybe somebody's got a gem.
On our way back to the fancy hotel, can I
That's
just
gonna be in the
seek
lobby.
some consolement from Lando? Are we really freaks?
You know this though. Like I don't know what you expected.
That's great.
Dude,
Like, you know you're a freak. You.
Wow. Really
Call
confused.
me a thing.
wow, Jess. Wow, Jess. Way to bully the minorities, Jess.
I'm gonna lightly pat her with the tail and be like, it's okay.
Not gonna lie, I'm still contemplating if I'm gonna kill you buggers or not.
I only get red nails, no.
Holy fuck! Actually, Koi, you were right. This is how conflict is supposed to
Right.
be.
It's no. It doesn't have to be like. It doesn't have to be like. Oh, I want to kill you. It has to be like. I have legitimate reasons why I want to kill you, but legitimate reasons why I shouldn't. This is really yeah. Anyway,
Why do you think I'm heading to the library right now? Because that's what my character would do.
so
We need to figure it out before I make a decision.
gonna say no. Even if people do have gems, it's like generally jewelry that they don't want to part with. You guys go back to your fancy hotel. Go to the library. Blaze, are you doing anything?
Blaze is gonna go to the blacksmith, I believe.
Yep. You go to the blacksmith. It's called the Beaten Hammer.
Don't forget to find that silver, buddy.
That's what I'm doing.
Did you say beaten hammer?
Yep, the Beaten Hammer.
Nice.
Nice.
Actually,
He's
I'm
gonna-
go ahead.
You make your way
No,
inside,
you go ahead.
and there is
Sorry, go
a
ahead.
gnomish man, kind of standing on the desk, just kind of like reading over a bunch of papers. And he looks up and he like lowers down his glasses and squints at you, and then lifts them back up. Oh, how can I help you?
Okay, he's gonna.
You know Nick's weakness is known.
Okay, so Blaze is still like there's still beads of sweat on his head. He's still like visibly agitated, but he's gonna like be polite. He's, hello, do you? I'm in search of a silver sword. Do you have anything in stock here?
Oh, I do not have a silver sword in stock. I can make one for you though. Do you have a weapon that you want me to quote?
Maybe would that work with Ender or no?
I would recommend just getting a normal sword and then silvering it.
Okay. That's why I thought it like kind of fucking up, but yeah. So, do I need to find silver ore then, or is that something he'd have offhand?
It is. He would explain that it's 100 gold pieces to silver a weapon.
Okay. He like. Is there like a selection of like swords he already has pre-made, like just there? Or does he?
Yep.
Need to, like,
There's
make one?
there's pretty much all martial weapons, like normal martial weapons. There's long swords, great swords, scimitar, short swords. That's like the most appealing swords that you can see there.
Okay. He's gonna. Oh, let me make sure I proficiency.
Well,
It-
Koi, if you have like the shop images, can you just like post those so we can like not take 20 hours to shop?
I haven't everything. He's just gonna get like a. Is there a rapier?
Okay.
Is there a rapier?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a rapier.
Okay, and he just sort of be brought. No, let's go with the longsword instead. He's gonna and then just pick out like a simple longsword. Like, how about this? Will this suffice? Can you coat this for me?
Oh, aye, I can do that for you. That'll be 115 total.
You take out the gold and just slide it to him. How long does this process typically take?
Oh, if you pay an extra 20 gold, I can get it done within the day.
Easy. Drop 135 gold on the table.
Okay. He happily takes it all, and then takes the sword, and then shuffles off into the back room. You can already hear like the sound of machinery and like steam and whatnot just starting to emanate from that room.
He sort of call it. Should I come back later?
There, you do get a response.
Alright, he's gonna leave. We'll come
Yep.
back later.
That's fine.
somebody else can go.
This town isn't very well off economically. You can tell, especially by the market square. You know of the town across the lake called Bluewater that has a lot more economic growth and better shops and whatnot.
While Esme and I are walking to the Silken Seas, I'm gonna bring up. Can we stop at the store real quick? I need to get something.
Yeah, I guess.
And we'll make our way to Beguiled Goods.
Beguiled Goods, yep. What do you need?
See if they have any like war paint and health potions.
Okay. They do have paint, not specifically of the war kind. It's just like little tubes of paint. Generally sold with like painter supplies.
Yeah, can I get like 2 sets of the painter supplies?
Yeah. There's like they're sold in packs of worth like 5 copper.
Okay, I will buy 2 silver, so 4 of them, so 2 silver pieces worth of.
Yep, done. That's 5 in each pack.
Beautiful. And then they don't have health potions?
No. They do not have magical items.
Who has? By the way, did somebody have the potions on them that we took?
Yeah.
Out of character. So you got. I guess you probably can't get them appraised in this town, but just remember that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was asking.
Okay, yeah. You just clicked my brain on that. Okay.
So, is may need to restock on like painting supplies and stuff?
You haven't really painted much.
What's up with people's paint?
We've done like 2.
It's not enough.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't you do shit? Show like shit?
Yeah.
Roll like we've been rolling like shit this whole time. If you haven't fucking noticed.
Hey, Koi, real quick, OOC, was he like, am I missing something in the lore about the silver weapon, or was he suggesting that for this next journey? Like, is a silver weapon like a standard thing that Bloodhunters
A silver
have?
weapon is a standard thing for Bloodhunters to have. You notice that he had 2 great swords strapped to his back.
Both.
AKA, it's a Witcher lore, buddy.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
Okay.
they carry the normal
follow
sword.
Witcher at
They
all.
carry the normal sword for regular enemies, and they carry the silvered sword for mystical enemies that generally have resistances to normal attacks. And the question is, would Blaze know that? Would Blaze in his current form know that?
Yeah, exactly. But he's just kind of doing what
What he's been told,
Kelly
yeah.
told him to do. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, then I guess we'll be alright. Are you good, Esme? We should go back to the hotel. Or the tavern, I mean.
Yeah, I'm good.
It is basically a hotel. Like it's like a sandstone resort built into like a I wouldn't say like a mountain, but like almost like a cliffside in the town, and it's like 3 or 4 stories tall. It's got like its own spa, its own like it's like its own little like miniature hot springs area. It's got, you know, like a recreational area and everything.
Gotcha.
I think it would be nice to go back and have a bath and feel like a person.
Before you do that, though, I need a favor. Can you come up to my room?
Oh no! Oh no! I know where this is going. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
oh.
Okay,
Bill
you
Cosby.
go up to Lando's room, I presume.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not gonna think it's anything shifty, so we're just gonna go up there.
Yep. You do so.
I specifically bought black paint.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna pull out the painter's, close the door and be like, alright. I pull out the painter's supplies and you see where you know where the mark is on my head? I need you to draw over that. Because I've seen you drawing before, so I want to see if you can cover it.
Hell yeah!
I'll
hell
try
yeah!
my best.
And I just give her one of the sets I bought. And I
Thank you
close
for the
my
follow.
her my
Continue. Are you
Yeah,
doing
let's
so?
come back.
Are you doing so, Esme?
Yeah, I'll do a rolling roll
Yep.
to make sure it's rolling off the right shit.
Probably for the best.
Hopefully. Strength. It's fucking what?
Dex.
Dex? Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yep. It's not hard either. You just kind of paint over the mark. It does get discolored, but you're not really sure how effective it's going to be in concealing the location of it.
Just smear it all over the forehead. It's everywhere. And yeah.
Is blackface frowned upon anywhere?
You about to find out.
The people in my world don't see color through a lens of color, so
Okay.
But I'm not colorblind.
okay.
Cool.
You
Alright,
paint
you can go take your bath. You can
sufficiently.
take your bath. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll go take our bath now.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Have a good luck.
Are you going to a private bath or like going to like the hot tubs or whatever?
Private, most likely.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go to a private one because we have a black arm chief.
You have a lovely bath. Is there anything anyone else is doing for the rest of the day, or can we skip to the next day?
I'm going to the library.
Well, Isla has some errands to run. Can she go to the, is there like a fabric store?
No, I listed the stores.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see them. Where are they? Oh, I see. Okay, she'll go to the general goods store.
Yep.
She's gonna get, well, can she see if they have, dried lemongrass, cinnamon, vinegar, and those things?
Yes, they have all of those things.
Okay, how much would all that cost me for like a big thing of that?
Like one
Big-
silver
like a
and
big jar.
Like 1 silver and 5 gold.
Okay, she's gonna buy them.
Yep. You purchase. Is that all you needed to do?
Yep.
Okay, Gideon. Researching.
Yes.
What are you at the library for? Anything specific?
Yeah, I got a few specific topics I want to touch on, which we can skip over and do this in a dead time, like not on session if you want to, or we can do it now.
Depends on what it is.
First off, out of character. So, do they have records of the sorcerers that are killed in like
No.
They don't have a history of that?
No.
Oh. That
Spec-
was a legit question.
Especially not in a fucking hodunk town on the side of a lake. It's also less of a library, more of like a community center with like some books in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm just gonna fuck off then, because that's they're not gonna have what I was looking for. Well, yeah. never mind. I was looking for books on like whether Lando was like the birth dates on like when sorcerers escaped and shit, and then also if I could find books on old gods, like
Yep.
the old wars. I mean, if that's something that's in there, I'll waste time looking for it. But if it, I'm guessing.
You find
It's
children's
not
stories of like the old wars, and about it's mostly based on like you flip through it, you quickly read through it because you're a fast reader. It's kind of skewed towards Zeradosian propaganda. It's talking about the great leader Yong and how she defeated the the Vash invaders from the south, and how the Metal Beast traveled the strait and scoured the earth. Not scoured the earth, but scorched the earth. Just like basic like children's book stuff. Like it's written in like a very simple language. It's not really informative in the way that you would like.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll probably, after like cruising the section, seeing that there's nothing, what I'm looking for in substantial text, just kind of like, Yeah, there's nothing.
Okay, unless anyone wants to
I'll
do anything more specific.
I'm either. Give me 1 second. I gotta check my new spell to see if I need any requirements. If not, I'm going back to the. Oh, can I go to the general goods store?
Yeah. What do you want?
I'm just looking for hot peppers.
Sure. And like 2 copper.
Okay.
All this shit for your spells, or what the fuck are people buying?
Yeah, so I'm buying shit for my spells.
I'm just chilling, 'cause I don't really need anything.
Gideon, you make your way into the general goods store, and
Oh shit.
and there's a man in his like early 30s. He kind of looks you up and down. You're the third strange customer that I've had today. How can I help you?
I'm just looking for a few things, and he's gonna be like, I'm looking for leather, like not like full armor, but just cured pieces of leather, hot peppers, and a chip of mica. Did I copy that right? Sorry, I gotta like make sure that I don't know what chip of mica is.
What?
Yeah, chip of mica, M-I-C-A, for the shatter spell.
Let me have a look. Don't you have an arcane focus?
I have a component pouch.
Oh, okay.
Does that matter? I've never know what, like, I'm still new with that wizard. I don't know what I need for materials.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, a combining patch usually has what you need in it, but I have to go look this up.
Yeah, I have no idea, because never heard of that
Ah,
before.
it's a okay. It's like a rock. It's like a mineral.
Oh. I guess that makes sense, making, like, lightning with adamant.
It's not lightning, it's thunder.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can easily find all that for like a silver, I'd say.
Okay,
Once you're what?
Like, how much I guess, do I need to be keeping track of this, or, like, every once in a while I just refill it? Sure.
Yeah, usually should probably refill it. But it doesn't get consumed by the spell, so you're fine.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
if it has a GP value and it says it gets consumed, then you need to keep track of it. But as long as you have it, then you're fine.
Oh.
You go up and you pay, and the man says, "You don't happen to be with those other adventurers that I saw today? One of them was a furry man.
Furry man.
One of them was like a strange colored woman."
Oh, you mean the tabaxi and the what is that like? I never remember what the hell her freaking thing is.
I don't know
Yes,
what the
yes.
names of those freak races are, but if you're looking
Wow.
if you're looking for something a bit more interesting, I know down in the docks they have some potentially questionable people that come by, and they might have some items of interest. Kind of nods and then
Oh no.
hands you over your items.
Oh, thank you. Is there any way to identify them on the docks?
Tricorn hats, you know. And,
Pirates.
yeah. Literally.
Yeah. That's what I was getting from tricorn hats.
Mm-hmm.
Or hats. Okay. Thank you for the information. Thank you for the items. I will be on my way, and I'm also gonna toss him an extra silver for the extra information.
Yeah, he takes it.
I guess what time is it? Do I have time to run to the docks?
It's like
before I go back?
midday. Yeah, it's like midday.
Yeah, I'm gonna run down to the docks and see if I can find the pirates.
Okay, yeah, you go down to the docks, and they don't seem to be super busy. There does seem to be like various ships docked, and there seems to be some more unkept looking individuals, kind of being slightly rowdy between themselves, and you quickly pick them apart from just regular sailors.
Hi. The owner of Bequilled Goods said you might have some items for me that I might be interested in.
One of them, he's like wearing this like loose this tight fitting bandana, and he looks at you, he's like snaps his head towards you and says, "Good, you say? Yes, right up there. Go talk to the captain." And he indicates towards a gangplank that leads onto the ship.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I go up the gangplank to the ship. I'm gonna find the captain.
Yep, you make your way up onto the ship dock, and at first you're kind of like there by yourself, but then you see that there's an open door leading down into like the lower deck.
I gotta go through it. We started this adventure.
Yep. You make your way into the into the lower deck, and you see a man kind of just kicking his feet back up onto a desk. He's got a tricorn hat with a long plumed pink feather coming out the top of it, and he's like whistling a tune, and then he stops as he notices you, and stands up rather suavely. Says, well, what do we have here?"
I was told if I'm looking for rare goods to seek you out.
"Rare goods? Yes, I've got plenty of rare goods from all of the seas. What tickles your fancy, my friend?"
Do you have any magical items?
"Magical items? I could probably guess from your attire that you're a man of good taste." And he starts guiding you down through the lower deck and like into a separate room where the walls seem to be lined with like various items.
Are you gonna tell me what they are, or do I have to like approach them? How are you do this?
There's just various different items. At a glance, you can't tell if they are magical or not. You would probably need some kind of like way of determining that or detecting that. But you do see that there are some like there's like a crate with like some like glass bottles inside. It's not very big, and they seem to be filled with some kind of like liquid. You've seen potions before at the academy, so you kind of know what they look like. This looks kind of similar.
Oh yeah. So just potions, like I don't know what the potions would do, obviously, but I kind of see that there's a crate of potions.
Correct.
I was wondering if you had any like maybe like scrolls or ancient text on hand.
Scrolls, huh? Ancient text, yeah. Oh, he walks over to like a box on one of the shelves, and he opens it up. There's like 3 scrolls sitting neatly inside. "I procured these from the west, shall we say, at a premium, no less."
Do you mind if I take a look?
"By all means." He allows you to come over and have a gaze.
Do I discern anything from any of these 3 scrolls?
They're
Do I need to make a check?
they're currently rolled up and like bound. So, at a glance, no.
Like, oh, so I can't like open them up at all.
Well, if you are you trying to open them up?
Yeah, like, can I? Do you care if I open them up and look at them?
I'll do that for you. He takes one of the scrolls and opens it up.
Anything?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay. You're not quite sure if it's just the like anxiety of the situation that you found yourself in, or whether or not you should trust these people or if these items are even magical to begin with, but you're having a difficult time determining the exact nature of these scrolls. What you do determine is that if this is in fact an actual spell scroll, it's probably not a very high level one. You definitely recognize the word cantrip.
Okay. What else would I be looking for as a mage? God. I have a lot of friends with me. Do you have what all kind of items do you have here? I just kind of look around the room, looking for more in depth, I guess.
I've got plenty of good items. And he walks over and he puts the scroll back down and closes the lid. And he walks over and he picks up a bag. A bag. He opens it up and then shows you it and shows you the inside, shows you that it's empty, and then he reaches in and pulls out a feather.
Do I need to make a check to see if that's a bag of holding?
You would know of the technology, the magical technology that exists to create one of these.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts that down as if putting on a display, and then he goes over and picks up a pair of boots. Boots will make you run fast. Puts them back down.
Ooh, intriguing.
He's just kind of systematically going, and he picks up the crate of potions. Helps you stay alive. Puts it back down. If you want it, we've probably got it.
I would kind of gesture at my spellbook. Do you happen to have any things that I can learn? I guess out of character. Those spells are one-time use, or do they actually learn the spell?
You can inscribe a scroll from a scroll onto your book.
Okay,
you know
so
that as a
can
wizard.
inscribe.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't want to. Okay. I'm interested in the 3 scrolls over there. How much for the lot of them?
Those took me quite a long time to get those. I'd say about 600 each.
600 each. That sounds very expensive.
Well, they're a premium item of great value.
I mean, even I don't even know what's possibly on the scroll until after I decipher it, though.
Well, perhaps this isn't the deal for you then.
Maybe I should go talk to my colleagues and see if their intrigue would be piqued by the scrolls.
Right, of course.
Just out of curiosity, how much is the price on the bag over there as well?
That, 900 or so.
Good. I'll keep that in mind, and I will. Let me return to my friends and see if anybody else is intrigued by any of these items.
Of course. Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, you make your way back towards the door, and you notice that there's no other door leading out, and as you make your way towards the door, it begins to be blocked by about 3 or 4 people. Unfortunately, I think that I have a better idea. How about you pay me your gold, and we'll just call it even.
That seems very unfortunate. Yeah, I'm about to be fucked here. So we're going out in a blaze of glory.
Present.
Oh, so I'm between the captain and the. How many people are on the stairs?
4. It's not. It's not
Alright.
stairs. It's. You went into a room that went into another room. So you're in the second room, leading into the first room back, and that which leads to the stairs.
Alright, I'm going to literally. I'm going to turn to the captain and be like, that wasn't a wise choice. And then I'm going to Dragon Breath the door.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Let me just do something real quick.
Oh, so that's fire damage, because I'm catching this boat on fire. It's going down with me.
There's a reason the buddy system exists here.
Literally.
I mean, let's be honest. I knew there was a baddie going on this boat.
Oh, absolutely. So you're breathing hot fire on the door.
Oh yeah, hot fire on the door. The people, the fucking like, they should catch walls on fire.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. You breathe. You just open your mouth, and this stream of hot flame, as you finish reciting this incantation, springs forth from your mouth, and just in a blaze of fire in front of you, scorching the face of the man directly in front of you. Was the one with the tight bandana, and his face just starts melting off as he just drops to the ground, screaming in pain before dying on the spot. The rest of them seem to be in pain, but now they all get to have their attacks on you.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
Am I about to go into a solo fucking thing here?
Well, you went on a solo shopping trip, Chief.
16, 21, and
Yeah.
16 to hit.
What?
16, 21, and 16 to hit.
Said you're fucked.
Yeah, they're all hitting.
Yep. You take 16 points of piercing damage or slashing damage as the pirates that are now like kind of half on fire. The boat around you is starting to like light up in flames. They draw their swords and then just rush towards you. One of them slices across your chest. The other one runs past and slices across your leg. The other one tries to stab you in the chest, but you manage to quickly deflect out of the way just in time for it to slice you across the chest again. And then the bandit captain, or the pirate captain I should say, runs up from behind you, and this is gonna hurt.
I'm already dead if this hits.
Oh, you're already dead? You're already down?
Well, I'm on 1 HP.
Oh, if it hits, okay.
Yeah, if it hits, I'm down.
So you slice. Yep.
And down.
Oh,
Yeah, you get knocked down and conscious.
but I get up again.
Cool. So what's everyone else doing?
We don't even
Throwing
know.
bubbles in the bathtub.
Uh-huh. Anyone else doing anything in Is anyone doing anything until the evening or the next day?
Nope.
I'd like to go get my sword.
Yep, it's like it'll be ready for you in the morning.
Alright.
Yep.
Nobody knows what the fuck's happening right now.
Correct. So, you guys go to sleep, I presume?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gideon, you wake up completely naked, without any of your items. Your spellbook is gone. Your everything is gone, including your sphere
You're
Oh no, dude.
and all your gold.
And your dignity.
and your dignity.
But did the pirate ship burn?
You wake up like on the docks, and the ship that you were on doesn't seem to be docked anymore.
Yikes.
So now you were just a naked man with a fucking Arcanum Academy sigil on your face.
just gonna make my way back to the tavern.
Yep.
You can ask the guy for your gold back.
The golden trout. You make your way back to the golden trout.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
It's a good
It
thing
is-
I held on to the fucking items and not you.
It is late afternoon by the time that you awaken and return back to the golden trout. You step in naked, and the bartender, the middle-aged man, he kind of looks shocked, and then immediately grabs you a towel, seeing that you are still there's dried blood all over you. He's like, Christ, man, you all right?
Been better.
What happened?
I had some business with some pirates.
Pirates? Why would you possibly deal with pirates? Everyone knows they're just out to steal and, well, rape?
Is your butthole okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I do a check on my butthole?
He doesn't feel violated.
I was just gonna be like, I think my butthole's fine, but the rest of me, look kind of barren right now at the moment.
Right, well, the gold that you gave still pays for the room, so you can stay here for a couple of days till you get back on your feet.
Any chance you've seen my friends, the green lady particular? She back in her room?
Would she be back in her room? Where would she be after getting her supplies?
I thought
Yeah,
it was supposed to be
I'm-
back in the
I'm back
Yeah.
in the
in like the
room.
meeting room.
Would she be like, yeah, I think she went upstairs a couple hours ago.
Yeah, I'd like stumble up there and like knock on her door.
Yep.
She'll open it. Hello?
Yep, you see a
Hey!
completely naked Gideon with cuts all over his
Oh.
body.
I ran into a little bit of
What
problem.
the hell happened to you? She'll like take her cloak off and like hand it to him, but like she's averting her eyes this whole time. She's just kind of like blindly holding her cloak out to him.
Yeah, I made a boo-boo.
What? What happened? Where's your clothes?
I think they were taken with everything else.
Oh my gosh. Well, what size do you wear?
Like normal human size?
Normal human size.
Accurate.
Alright. Stay here. I'll go to the store and get you some normal human sized clothing.
That's okay. My wounds won't heal themselves.
Yeah, he's still on 1 HP.
Oh, is he really? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, she'll
I'm covered in blood and cuts.
she'll cure wounds him.
How?
What do you mean how?
Well, are you just using a normal spell slot?
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay.
You have your item,
Damn
I'm
it.
assuming.
Yeah, whatever item.
Actually,
Yeah? Yeah?
I mean, do you want me to?
Absolutely.
I don't know
It'd
how
be
to
really
use it.
funny. You can just say that you want to cast Cure Wounds
I
with it.
don't really know how to use it. Is it?
You can just say that you want to cast Cure Wounds with it.
Yeah. I want to cast Cure Wounds with it.
Okay.
Is she
Gideon.
gonna take her hammer? Huh?
Continue.
Koi? She's gonna take her hammer and she's gonna fucking boop him on the head with it.
Gideon, you are battered and bruised, cut up and naked, and you see Isla draw her weapon and then spin it around her hand and then just fucking boom smack you right across the face with it. However, instead of feeling gut-wrenching pain, you actually feel a very soothing sensation as divine light washes over your face and then down over your wounds, and they seem to knit themselves back up.
Yeah, and then she's just gonna pat him on the shoulder. uncomfortably and leave. And she's gonna go to the frickin' clothing store.
Your jaw does kind of still ache from it though. I'll save you the time. You can pay 2 silver for some common furs. They're not going to be comfortable. They're probably going to be too big or too small, but they'll do for now.
Is there anything better than that?
No, because there's no clothing store. It's just a general goods store.
Okay.
If you want good clothes, you have to go to a tailor, and tailor is not in this town.
There's nowhere to get clothes in this town.
They usually import their clothes from Blue Water, which is across the lake.
Oh my
Where
gosh.
The stupid apple potato sack.
Blue Water has an actual tailor.
Alright, she'll buy him the clothes and she'll head back up to the room and walk in and avert her eyes and hand the frickin' bag to him. And then she'll kind of turn around and face the corner so he can get dressed. And she's just gonna be like, so they took everything?
Well, you don't know what happened.
I guess. I don't
So
know.
you lost everything.
I don't know. I think I set their ship on fire.
There's shit. What the heck are you doing out there?
I heard of a good opportunity, so I went on this ship.
Oh my gosh. So you have nothing. There's no
No,
clothes, no weapons, no.
They took everything, but
nothing?
I definitely burned a lot of them before I went down.
Oh my gosh. Isla will like.
Smart by a god and then walking into a pirate ship on the basis of a good deal.
You know, I'm assuming Koi planned this out, so whoever went there by themselves was gonna get the offer.
Oh, 100%. I knew it was a bad idea when I walked on the pirate ship.
Yeah, you had that sinking feeling.
But at the same time, I also wanted to see what was going to happen.
Well, now you know.
So,
Now you know, don't be alone. I mean, it happened with Jess's character last campaign too, with the guy.
I mean, I'll back to Jess. I'll be like, I mean, we can go ask around the like dock to see if anybody knows what happened. But yeah, no, I definitely boarded a ship. Then they kind of cut me, and I breathed fire on all of them in the ship.
She's gonna just sigh and she's gonna be like, I don't think anyone but that ship is gonna have your things. And
Well, no, yeah.
she's gonna like dig into her pouch. She's gonna hand him 100 gold. Be like, here you go.
I'm just gonna kind of look at her and be like, yeah, you can keep your gold. It's not gonna help me.
Well, you're gonna need to buy some new things.
No, see, here's the problem. If I don't have my pocket watch or my spell book, I'm pretty much worthless, and those are much more expensive than 100 gold.
Well, how much are they?
You don't want to know.
well, we
honestly
can.
don't know. Like, we should go to the docks and find, like, at least talk around before we try and rebuy my shit, because trust me, you don't want to rebuy this shit.
Well, keep that on you for now, and if you don't need it, just give it back.
You keep it on you for now and give it to me when I need it, because let's be honest, I have no way of protecting myself.
Jeez. Well, she'll hand him her short bow, I guess.
Are you even proficient with short bows?
I have one. It's in my inventory.
No, him.
Oh. Light crossbows, a sling, and a quarterstaff is all I'm proficient in.
Thanks.
Well, I don't have a freaking light crossbow or a...
Let's just put it this way, Jess. Just don't give me anything right now. I'm just gonna, like, we're just gonna be like we are. We're gonna deal with what I created here.
Just gonna let it simmer, huh?
Oh, dear.
Oh yeah, you don't want to know the actual fucking cost of replacing this spell book.
How much is the spell book?
Yeah, we're just gonna avoid that conversation altogether.
Maybe you can ask that pirate lady for a new spell book. Just pray.
That's so perfect.
I still say we get everybody and go to the docks to investigate, but if not, I'm gonna go back to my room for the night.
I mean, we can go investigate, but I think your best bet might be that pirate god that you were very fond of.
I have no way of contacting her.
Pray to her. Maybe she'll hear you.
Alright, fine. Fuck it. I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna go towards the Golden Trout Inn.
Uh-huh.
The Silken Season.
Yep. You do
And
so.
we're gonna try and find Esme.
Yep. You make your way up to the Silken Seas, and a man standing at the front holds his hand out towards you. No peasants, thank you.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh my god.
Where am I at? We haven't really discussed
You're-
this.
Fuck it. I'm just going back to the Golden Trout.
Okay.
I'm
Let
going
me
to
know.
bed.
It's
I'm
kinda
going to
like
bed for the night.
One irrelevant.
Where do you want to be, Gravis?
I don't really care. Just didn't know if the group was gonna end up assembled, but it sounds like we're just gonna be okay.
Not till tomorrow. Morning.
So, is anyone else doing
We can
anything?
go look.
Yeah.
Well, she was not willing to go to the docks with you. Isla's willing to go to the docks with you, but she thinks you should also pray about it.
Okay. So,
Or leave Ginger to the back.
that's fine. You guys
Did he?
continue doing what you're doing? Not really sure.
We're going to bed. Yeah,
I have no idea. I have
think
no
it's
idea what's going on, so.
Yeah, no one knows really what's going on, so it's up to Gideon and Isla to express that to anyone else. Unless you guys just want to wait until the morning and continue over.
I mean, I originally said everybody reconvene for supper, but I guess nobody's doing that, so fuck it.
Well,
Go
we
to bed.
can.
I forgot about
No,
that.
don't worry about it. Like, we can
No.
go investigate if you want to go investigate.
My
I'm
shit's
sure
gone.
everyone would be fine.
Fuck it.
Are you reconvening for supper or doing your own things until the morning?
Do a loud thing.
Okay.
I got abandoned.
Okay. You do your own things for the evening. Are you going to investigate the docks?
Why would I?
No, not
Isla
you.
doesn't really want to go by herself after what happened to Gideon, but she'd be willing to go with him if he wants to go.
Gideon,
I
you
don't
going?
know how to, I don't know how to express this. Going with Gideon is basically meaning going by yourself.
Moral score.
I literally can't do anything. Besides stand
You
there and
have
die.
fifth.
You have cantrips.
50%.
I can't cast them without the book, can I?
Yep.
No, it's cantrip.
They're innate. You memorize
Alright.
them.
Alright, fine, let's go to the docks and investigate.
It's only if
We're
they
not
re-
gonna get
they
anybody
cost-
else.
You want to like let anybody else know, maybe, or?
I literally
Yeah,
said
we
we
can-
could reconvene for supper, but nobody reconvened, so
I forgot. About
everybody
that.
went their own way.
But we gotta reconvene for supper. at some
Well,
point.
Isla's gonna
Remember.
go to the. Isla's
I
gonna go
literally
to the
said
other
it
people's
before I
doors
left.
and knock on them and see if anyone answers. Should go to Gravis's door first. And she's gonna knock on it.
Yeah.
I think he's at the cheap place, though. Nate, did you go to the cheap place?
Yeah, we are not at this expensive place, that's for sure.
Yeah, you gotta go to a different hotel for that fella.
Oh my god.
Only Blaze is in the current hotel with you.
Well, then she'll go get Blaze.
He
She'll
was
be
a
like,
broke bitch. I feel like I'm
so-
getting judged here.
Blaze was like sleeping. He's just in like his trousers and like no shirt. What is it?
Gravis,
so
since he strokes his
bad
chin. Come
news.
forward.
Gideon got attacked, and
Well, yeah, not surprising.
no, not by them.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think so. He came to my room completely nude. They stole all of his stuff.
Completely new.
Steal is
Sure,
innocent.
that's cool.
Do you want to come to the docks with us and help us investigate before we leave tomorrow?
Who's all going?
So far, me and Gideon.
Hi.
Are you there with him? Her?
Yeah, I'm just standing there in the background, you know, like barely clothed.
Why are you wearing a potato sack? Can't you find anything nicer?
It's furs.
I thought it was stylish.
Furs.
What
It's the
trouble?
best I could find. Jeez.
What trouble did you get yourself into?
I thought I went to do some merchant deals, and they didn't like it, and then I ended up in a fight. I think I burned their boat, but I'm not for sure.
Fun fact: pirates generally aren't honest people.
I never said they were pirates.
You said you went and did a bad deal with merchants on a boat. That's called a pirate.
That is not always the case. There's a lot of sketchy merchants.
Who are pirates?
Alright. Let me gather my things. You just close the door and get dressed and merge in the hallway a few minutes later.
Yep.
And then, should, like, Isla's just gonna, can we just make this short and say that she went to boat, well, not Grappus is in, she's not welcome there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
She's gonna go to the other one and
Yeah.
get, yeah.
Yep. Esme, Lando, are you going? Once the situation is explained?
Did she find her a room?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure. No, we're not sharing a room.
Cool. So everyone except Grabbus has convened. Is someone going to get Grabbus?
Yeah, we'll go get Grabbus.
Okay, Grabbus, are you joining them?
Sure. But as we're willing to help us, Isla's gonna kind of like elbow Blaze and be like, yeah, help us.
Blaze's mood has really diminished after he saw the party assemble.
Okay, you guys make your way towards the docks. It's late afternoon by this point, so it's relatively calm. There are people walking back and forth. Ships seem to be docked for the night. And there do seem to be guards, just like posted all around.
I will approach the guards
Yep.
and
Let's
just
stay
be
back
like,
and be sneaky.
hey, my friend was here not that long ago, I think, and he was attacked by some people who had a ship here. Do you have any clue, like, where they were headed, or...
Nope.
No? Did any of his things get found on the docks, or...
Nope.
No? Okay. Thanks. She'll kind of, like, wander off, I guess.
Yep.
Insight, bleh.
Sure.
Yeah, can I roll insight on that?
Sure. You can roll insight on anything.
I think they genuinely don't give a fuck.
Don't know why I
They
have
probably don't like
advantage.
me. Why am I rolling it like that?
Don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Definitely. Probably not the most honest answers possible.
Okay.
Gideon's gonna walk up to one of the guards. It's like, did you see me get fucked up on a ship or not?
Nope.
Hold on. Give me
All
one
right.
second.
Oh, okay. I'll let you do something before I do something really drastic.
No. There you
Can
go.
Calm down. Hold on.
My guy's dead anyway. We need to finish this off.
Can Isla like take out like 5 gold and hold it in her hand and be like, "Are you sure you didn't see anything or know anything about this ship?"
Are you holding it in your hand or are you handing it to him?
I'm kind of showing it, like holding it, but like showing it, like kind of like it's like an offer, but I don't want him to just take it and be like, "Nope."
He glances down at it, and then maybe.
And she'll be like, what
Okay,
about I you know, give you a
Lando's
little
gonna
gift
be like, just
and
give her piece by piece for the information. Don't give it all at once.
Funny you would know that.
she'll like hand him a couple golds
He'll
and
take
be
it.
like,
Be like, your friend was thrown off a boat, and I was paid to not say anything.
So I have an advantage due to my racial feature on intimidation checks. So
No, we're not intimidating. No.
I mean,
Can I
Blaze-
just
Blaze
let me
killed
do it?
himself. Trust me, if this doesn't work, I'm firebolting the guy in the face.
And she'll be
Alright.
like,
keep doing you.
and then she'll be like, okay, did anything get left behind?
Don't think so. There was some commotion, saw some smoke, and then they threw naked guy onto the docks. Shortly after that, they set sail.
I see.
Their flag
know where
was
they were headed?
their flag was a symbol of Fairport, but once they got out down the lake a bit more, I saw them change it to a he kind of like holds his hand out.
Yeah. Alright. Okay.
He holds his hand out.
Oh,
Because
she'll,
they will give him more money.
yeah, no, I'll give him, like, the rest of the gold that I had, the little other 3
Yep.
pieces.
He takes it, pockets it. Yeah, skull with a dagger through the left eye.
So... Okay.
Do you frequently see this?
Do you know what direction they were headed?
Let me just drag you onto the map real quick. So you're here in Fairport.
Hold on.
Um,
I have to zoom out. Alright, I see.
Well, which way could they go?
I see, alright.
And you just point south.
Okay. Alright.
How frequently do you see this ship here?
Don't know. My memory's a bit foggy.
Can I firebolt
He-
this guy yet? I say out loud.
Babe, watch out, watch out, watch out! Behind you, the cat! Get him out,
Holy
get him out,
shit.
get him out.
Jesus
What?
fuck, dude, get out of here, cat.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ, Jessica, I thought there was a fucking robber here. Oh my god.
Sorry,
What?
the cat was climbing through the
I'm
window
about
and
to
the
listen to
dogs are
fucking
in
murder over
here!
Discord.
Jesus Christ, about listen to me have a coronary.
If that cat jumped down here, he would have woke the dogs up and they would have fucking lost their shit and killed that cat.
Look at that cat's more freaked out than I am. Holy fuck. Okay.
He's trying to climb in here. Oh, he wants to come in.
No. Bad kitty. Okay, anyhow. Where we're at. He would lean forward and like if you're a shifter, are you able to like flash certain parts of your transfiguration, or is it like all or nothing?
I think it's all or nothing.
Yeah, okay. He would like sort of like reach back behind his back, lean forward and growl, like bark at him. Oh really? And then yeah, try to intimidate him.
Sure. Roll an intimidation check.
He does that, I kind of tap Esme's shoulder, like, we should probably back off and not be associated here.
Esme will nod and kind of take a few steps back.
Oh fuck. Big rip.
Yikes.
Okay. He just
Jeff
completely
Watchbox.
completely stone faced. Just, yep, that's right. And if foreigner like you doesn't want to end up in the jailhouse, I'd recommend taking a few steps back.
Alright, just give him more gold.
Can I firebolt him yet?
No.
Why are you gonna actively try to kill yourself right now?
I'm basically dead.
We're working through this. Hold on, they obviously go back and forth between the two ports. I don't know if Jessica can hear me.
Whatever.
Right now.
I'll stay out of it right now.
The great negotiator is missing currently. And I can't negotiate because I failed to intimidate. So, Gideon? Maybe use some of that 100 gold she gave you?
It's just evening, right?
Gideon never took 100 gold, and he's still on the I should firebolt the guards. So, whatever you want me to do.
Can somebody else try to coerce this guy with a couple gold? Or I can't do it. I literally just pissed him off.
Corey, what time is it in the game right now?
It's like 4 p.m.
Can Esme look around for the Fenbreak Trading Company logo anywhere?
Yep. There is a warehouse with the symbol on it.
Esme will kind of tug on Lando's jacket and then kind of like motion towards everyone. It's like, we might be able to catch up to the pirates. Come. And she'll kind of like start leading everybody towards the building.
I'll follow.
Know an awful lot about this.
Okay.
Yep. You make your way towards the warehouse. There seems to be some workers just kind of like moving things around and doing general worker things.
Is there anybody
There is
at the
a
front desk?
Yeah, there's like a clerk attendant.
Go
She's
to the
like
clerk.
about 5'5". She looks at you, and then like adjusts her glasses, like really round glasses. Yes, may I help you?
Hi, I'm Esme. I've traveled here with Captain Finch. I was wondering if him or any of the captains of your ship would be in or around port. Yeah.
Sorry. Recently, the last ship left yesterday. It looks.
Oh. Do you know when they're coming back? Or a ship would be coming back?
I'd say a month or two.
Well, thank you. And just kind of leave. Well, I tried getting us a ride over there. Maybe possibly after the people that stole your stuff, but unfortunately their boat's not going to be here for a month. Sorry.
Yeah. You tried.
That's what counts.
What happened? Hello? Sorry.
Hi.
Our negotiator left in the middle of negotiations.
I'm sorry. The cat was outside and I had to try to find him and bring him to my parents, but he wouldn't come to me.
No worries.
And even Blaze can still be with the guard if y'all want it.
Yep, only Lando and Esme moved off.
Kind of missed what happened with the guards.
Nothing.
Blaze tried to intimidate him, and then you went AFK.
Oh.
It did not go well.
Nope.
Well, I'm not gonna deal with it now. That
Like,
you.
he's not mad at you. He's just mad at me.
He threatened to throw Blaze in jail.
Oh. What? But the information they gave us was just that. basically the ship
Blaze
we already
asked
knew.
how frequently they come to dock here, and the guard said, I don't know, my memory's foggy, and then Blaze tried to intimidate him. It didn't work.
I'll pull out another gold and be like, how, is it that foggy, or?
He takes it. Depends. Sometimes they come for a week, leave for a week. Sometimes they aren't here for months. Hard to say, really.
I see. You didn't happen to see a book lying around?
Like I said, all I saw was your naked friend.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay, thank
hell
you.
yeah.
I'll walk away, I guess.
He nods.
useless.
Can I firebolt him yet? I said that out loud, by the way.
You can't. No.
Yeah, you say this out loud, but
One
you
way
have to
roll
understand.
intimidation.
You understand that he's not
Yeah.
intimidated by like a man who he saw be beat up by pirates and then be completely naked. Like,
Oh. I'm still hanging back because I said I was gonna be sneaky, just for reference.
okay.
Anyone else investigating?
Anyone else doing anything?
Somebody,
Nope.
somebody
I
out-
wanted
Can I
to
go,
be
like-
sneaky. You said there was only like 2 guards, right?
just
There's
around
there's
us.
multiple guards posted in different areas of the docks.
can
Yeah,
you
so
ask,
being sneaky might be hard.
can you ask them if they ever take their goods to a certain store to be sold here, or maybe they didn't take it with them. Maybe they sold it to a store around here.
No, because he said that there was some commotion and then they threw him off and left.
It's because their boat was on fire. Like, I definitely hit it with a dragon's breath and caught most of their, like a 15-foot radius of their boat on fire for sure.
How far does the detect magic thing go out?
30 feet.
And the guy said that he saw them like on the horizon.
Yep, they left on their boat.
How the fuck can a flaming boat keep that far? Bastards.
Out.
Pirate ships tend to catch on fire often.
It's almost like they have barrels of water for such an occasion.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
I have locate object.
Uh huh.
It's not like a GPS.
Hold on. I don't think you have locate object.
I do.
What level spell
Do you,
is
do,
that?
you have it prepared?
Oh, it's level 2. Gotcha.
Second.
Yeah.
No.
I was thinking of a
Oh.
level 4 spell. Go on.
I have to do it in the morning and see if it's in the sea.
Okay.
Because I don't have it prepared right now.
By the way, they definitely did not throw my spellbook in the sea.
You don't know, they might be like, bleh, stupid book because they can't read or something.
If you would like, I mean, this is common knowledge. You can rent boats at this dock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But we're about to
My
rent a boat.
Play. I'm a
Rent a
fisherman.
boat and go after his book. And totally detour this whole campaign.
While we're gonna go get his book, Gideon just like fucking ties an anchor to his ankles and jumps.
Oh shit. Yikes.
You're not wrong. I'm close.
Well, you could try that in the morning, I suppose.
But what about your friend?
Tell him we have to delay their adventure.
You just want to try preparing that overnight, then we go see if we can find the stuff.
Maybe. Nobody wants to sail after this boat.
Do we have
How
the
much is
things required?
Where's the harbor master at?
Gosh, it's like
Probably
freaking,
Gideon's
what,
friends.
5 gold for a horse for a day? I couldn't imagine how much a boat is.
That would be boat and crew as well.
Oh god.
Since unless any of you are proficient in water vehicles.
Me.
Hold on.
Oh shit, we
Nope.
do have one.
Lando is.
Damn it, my last character was a pirate. Fuck. I forgot.
Whoops, I made it out.
Nice language proficiency.
Stick flex, bro.
Yeet.
Proficient in talking shit.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? Trying to find like there is like a harbor, like it's like an open it's like an open building where there's like multiple tellers, like clerks sitting behind desks.
Like a rowboat or something?
What?
Rowboat.
We get a rowboat.
You want to get a rowboat?
No. We would never catch up to them.
They're not gonna catch up to him anyways. All I hope is that the fucking sun. They left way earlier in the day.
Well, I must dock somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
In the ocean?
Well, let's go see how much a boat is.
Alright.
Okay.
But Lando can do it himself, right?
What?
Like,
Do
he
what?
can be captain of this boat.
A full ship? You're
Oh,
gonna
full
need
ship?
a,
No,
gonna
I
need a
can't
crew.
do more than one thing.
Yeah.
I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's nice.
Alright, let's
Like,
sure,
so is a
let's go
boat.
humor ourselves here.
Well, you guys wouldn't know that because I wouldn't tell you guys I'm a fisherman. So.
Who told us you're a fisherman?
Okay.
Multiple times.
So, you guys going up to the clerks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna ask them how much it is to rent, like, a boat and a smaller boat and a crew.
Okay. 4. I have to find various things.
Probably just sail to the, like, next closest port and back. I'd imagine that's where they're headed.
Oh god, that's in so many miles.
Okay. 4. Like a sailing ship. It's gonna cost you 6 gold a day to rent, and then an additional 3 gold a day for crew.
How far can you sail in a day?
They go 2 miles an hour. So
What, dude?
And then we'd have to sail back.
It's like 200 miles away.
let me check. Yeah, so 2 miles an hour. That's what you're traveling. You would be traveling all day, every day. So that's what, like 48 miles a day.
Yeah.
Something like that. That doesn't guarantee we catch up to the boat.
It'd be about
I think that
5 days at least, 10 days full for a round trip.
I think the general goal here is to get to the other side and like find them over there.
Yeah, like at the port,
think
but that would
catching
really
up is like
fucking
an
suck
option.
if we... So how much gold would that be for 10 days?
60, 90.
90.
Okay. Do you guys want
It's
to
a
do it?
very, shot in the dark.
I'll cover 50, yeah. It'd be worth getting Gideon's stuff back.
Alright, you know what? I'll cover the other 40.
We could all split it. Like, I've got gold too.
I've already bribed the guard, though. I feel
We'll be
like we
fine,
should
we
be
got
taking
it.
more parts in helping our friend.
Quote unquote friend.
Possibly may or may not plot to murder things.
I never wanted to murder anybody, thank you very much.
No, we're just saying that to Justice character.
Blaze would like wave a hand down, but I'd be like, no, let them go. They don't know what it is.
Alright. If we rent this
We gotta go talk to my boy.
Anton?
we don't have time.
I'm not ditching my boy.
Oh gosh. We don't have time. What do you want? You want to stay here?
The clerk, are you giving them the gold now?
Yeah, I guess.
Wait on it
Yeah.
for now.
Wait on it until we're ready to set sail.
What?
How fast
Wait
can
on
you
it?
get us out? How fast can you get us out into sea?
Well, they need time to prepare A, the ship, and B, the crew. So in the morning.
Alright,
Is
so
there-
better
is
know.
there a faster
Alright.
Is there a fast ship available for a higher price?
What?
Like you said, a sailboat. Is there like different grades of sailboats? Like
Yes.
faster?
You have options of the fastest is a long ship, which goes. Oh, sorry. The fastest is a galley, which goes 4 miles an hour, and that would be 50 gold a day.
Nothing like that. Never mind. Go talk to my boy back in town. Be like, yo, we got to postpone, my dude.
Okay.
Magic boy needs.
So you're paying the money now?
Yeah.
The clerk will take the money and say, your ship and crew will be ready in the morning at sunrise. It is the SS Lady Star.
Thank you.
And then you go back to town. Don't know where Anton is, so...
Yeah.
Everybody split up, gang, and check the bars, gang.
Or you could just
I
tell
like
him
to
in
go
the
with
morning,
you.
gang.
I was about to say, we're supposed to meet here.
That's what I was waiting.
Okay,
Seems like the better plan.
are you guys going to sleep for the night?
I'm going to sleep.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm going to sleep.
this entire session has taken the place over 8 hours in game time.
Nice.
Hey, my other campaign, fucking shopping sessions are 3 legit sessions long.
Lando,
It's torture.
as you lay down to rest in your silken sheets, the sea breeze wafting in through the windows, you rest off and doze off into a peaceful sleep, when suddenly your eyes open, but you feel yourself completely weightlessness. You kind of drift up unconsciously out of the bed, and you look down and you see your own body still laying there peacefully asleep. Before you can even comprehend what's happening, you feel yourself being dragged out by some kind of unseen or unknown force, out the window and then up into the sky, up, up, up. You start practically zooming across the sky, going at monstrumentally fast speeds. You go completely across Diogenes Lake. You pass the giant chasm to the west. You go fly over the countryside,
That's dope.
and your vision takes you further and further and further and further west, northwest, 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 until you cross the oceans over and over. You see lands just flying past you as you move so quickly, so unbelievably quickly, quicker than any speed that you've ever gone in your entire life. And you reach this general oceany area, and you're looking, and you see Mount Varrock,
Okay.
and then you wake up.
And that's it.
That's it.
Alright, I guess I know where we're going next.
And that's where we pick up next week, with fucking pirate adventure, apparently.
It's like, god damn it.
See that coming, did you?
I did not.
Pirate adventure, apparently. I swear to god, if his fucking stuff isn't at the next part, I'm gonna be
I
so
hope it's
mad.
not.
If we just never come back and we're pirates.
What I have prepared... Yeah, you only got like 400 words into what I had prepared.
Oh my gosh.
Good session, everyone.
Yeah.
You threw
Great.
everybody through
What?
a little there.
What I expected to be a forest adventure turned into a pirate adventure, so... That's all fine and dandy.
Was I right in assuming that you were going to extend that offer to anyone who's solo?
You were all solo.
No.
Me and Esbe were together.
Right.
I was solo.
No, can we just assume I get my sword tomorrow before I forget?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm gonna fucking forget next week.
None of that was planned.
Oh. Yikes.
You
Yeah.
mean the pirate thing?
Yeah, none of it was planned.
I'll be honest. I wanted to go on the pirate ship to see what was gonna happen.
You guys just kind of fucked yourselves. Like, I mean, it's. I say that it's not planned. Like, it was planned. It just wasn't planned. Like, I had it written down in detail of what I wanted to happen.
Damn.
Once again, I knew entering that pirate ship was a bad idea, but I had to play it out.
Hmm. Did you though? Did you have to play it out?
I did have to play it out.
You could have just given them your money and not been fucking been left with absolutely
Was it
nothing.
gonna be all his money or is it gonna be some money?
They would have just rubbed him blind and then told him to fuck off.
Yeah, they would have stripped me bare anyway because they're pirates.
Don't know
So
about
would
that one.
they have known that your book was magical? That's the real question.
I was asking about magical items. I had the Mark of Econom. I don't know how educated pirates are.
I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Ricky from LA. Out. Bye bye.